mouse stuck in a glue trap at our house later.
Yeah.
Yeah, so your mom couldn't end its life. I just took it outside and stomped on its head.
Well, if it was a big mouse, then yeah, I would have fucking done it. But it was a baby mouse, and the
It
only
was a
thing I
baby
saw
mouse.
hurt, and the thing was, all I saw hurt was maybe its leg, and it still could run away.
Yeah,
It
it
survived
was
2
gonna
attacks, by
die.
the way. I fucking let it
It's
go, and
still
then it
gonna
got
die.
caught, and then yeah. Actually, no, I don't know what happened. It was gone, and I put it
It was-
away where the cats couldn't get it.
All right,
what
we're
happened.
Hide!
we're,
Hold
we're
on.
Yeah,
live
I'm gonna
by the
deafen
way.
Haley due to how we're talking about death.
Hello.
Hi, Haley.
We are
She can
live
still
because I'm
speak, but
doing
she can't hear
Pokemon
us.
Ancestral X until we start. So you know.
How long do you think it's going to take until Haley is deafened? She realizes she's deafened.
Probably
to
10
speak.
years.
Ever take a couple of moments. Oh yeah, Haley, if you're still at your house, if you want to, we can do that trade now.
Yeah, I am.
Brandon's just
Haley
spoofing to
Haley did
Haley's
that pretty
house to
quick, though.
trade.
I did
He's done it
because
to
I
me.
had a lucky charm thing.
That is
makes it so
great.
I can make any friend immediately a lucky friend, but I had a 7-day thing for it, so it was either Haley or a random person on my friend list that I'm just best friends with.
Me.
No.
Xander,
No,
I think the second you said best friends with,
too.
you were disqualified. I'm sorry.
What? Why was I disqualified?
I
Why?
find
Because you
Haley-
said best friends with. I don't think you fall in that category. Sorry.
Yeah, Xander's kind of like in that like acquaintance.
Yeah, I'm doing Ancestral X till we do D&D, so you know. Stream's already live. Just setting things up.
I'm going to
That's
say
a
the N
surprise.
word.
Please don't. I'd rather not deal with YouTube on that front, thanks. Or Twitch for that matter. I'd rather not deal with YouTube or Twitch on that matter,
What do you
thanks.
mean?
I could say something that would make it so scary.
Oh no!
Hold on, I'm going
not
to deafen
trade it?
Ryan. Hold on, I'm just going to deafen Ryan real
I
quick.
can't
so he
because
doesn't hear
apparently
this.
that won't.
Wait, don't know. Maybe.
Or do you still have the mouth?
Okay, you could be
No,
a
no, no.
deafen
You can give
Ryan.
me a different one. If that's the only one you have, you can give me a completely different
Yeah,
one.
that's the only one I got.
Wait, you only have one Meltan?
Yeah, I only have one shiny
One
Meltan.
shiny Meltan.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't get the shiny because someone forgot to tell me they can be shiny.
I forgot. Okay, sue me.
Yeah, no, hold up. Can I just say
Okay,
something?
hold
This is
on.
what-
Let me
no,
get
no,
Ace.
listen. No, listen. This is when we were dating for like 3-ish years or whatever, or not even 3 years. I don't know when it happened fully, how long we've
What do I
been.
have that I
But
can
she
give you?
told every single buddy else but me.
Oh, I
She
knew it
told
before
every
she
single
told me.
one.
Haley,
but
you want me to sue you?
This thing is she
Okay,
told
hold on. Let
everyone
me
but
get
me.
let me get Ace Attorney
Yes,
Phoenix at law.
please do it. She's guilty by law for the murder of me.
Brandon,
What?
do you have a shiny Pommy?
No.
Shiny what?
Pommy.
The thing that evolves into Palmont. Or Palmo. The Gen 9 fighting electric rat.
Oh, God.
Yeah, the Gen 9 Pikachu clone.
What's happening?
Come on.
Can someone type in both Twitch and YouTube chat to make sure chat's working?
What?
Out of
on a
curiosity.
computer.
What's typing?
I'm on it.
Oh, that's the fucking one thing. No, I don't have it. I don't think I have a shiny one of it. Hold on.
Okay, maybe that's hold for.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, I just realized I probably text a roommate telling him that
Okay, so there is
my friend is going
your
to be parking in
options
there.
are.
I'm going on mute.
Let me scroll down to it. I scroll down to the area. Alright, there's shiny Dedenne. Shiny
Okay,
Gourbice.
so the Twitch works.
Shiny Plusle. Shiny Axew if you don't have one of those.
I already got shiny Axew.
Can you type in YouTube too to see if that works, Haley?
I did type in YouTube.
Type again.
Hisuian Quillfish. I got a couple of those when that was when that
Okay.
stuff was out.
Cool.
You already have a shiny Hisuian Quillfish.
I do not have a Suing Quillfish.
Would you like that one?
Sure.
You know what? This is actually a nature I can work with on Froakie.
Well,
Up
let's hope this
special,
one also
down
gets
attack.
really good, because it is not even a 1-star worth of anything. So
Hello.
So one of these
It
Pokemon
should-
cannot be
Hello.
folded.
I think it might be yours. I don't know. Oh, it's because mine's. Wait, I can only. I think it was because mine was an event one, and I had to.
Oh, there we go.
I
It's
love
going
ADHD.
through.
Open. Yeah, we're good now.
Yeah, I blame Xander.
I do
Why?
too, honestly.
Motherfucker.
Yay!
Let's see.
Never. Freak out
Oh,
when we're
13,
Ryan.
15, 14.
Never.
I got 12, 12, 13? No, 11, 11, 13.
From a 0-star to that, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
And mine went from
Good job, Haley.
whatever it was to a 13, 15, 14.
To a
Alright.
Brampton
And
is
I was
trash
able to evolve it
Pokemon
immediately.
Pikachu.
Wait,
You
what
weren't
about
supposed to
Vitamin Trash?
crit.
You just not realizing that?
You weren't supposed to crit. You were supposed to let me catch the dang Pokemon.
Are you only allowed to trade one time a day, or is it one like special one a day?
I think it's one special one a day. Let me check.
I think
Get
it's
in
one
the
special,
ball,
I
Pot
don't know.
'Cause
Pie.
I'm like, if you're willing to trade a couple more times, I need to trade like 3 more times a day.
Pot
in
Pie,
general.
just stay in the Pokeball,
Let me
please.
find it. I got to trade 2 more Pokemon, and then I finish off number 8 out of 10 for Dual Destiny, which I've been holding on to for a while now.
Nice. Sure.
There we go. Man, I'm
That's
annoyed
I
now.
don't think it can be shinies, but I think it can quite literally be any other Pokemon.
Pot Pie, just stay in the ball,
So
thanks.
like, or I don't think it can be shinies, legendaries, or mythicals. Anything else I think goes.
Yep. Oops, not that.
Haley is playing.
Why am I
So you
Yes,
can
yes,
send
she
me
is.
like
Because you're easy to bully.
quite literally whatever you would like.
Okay.
Sorry.
that's that.
Time to say it.
Here's Skidoo.
Skidoo. I am currently playing the home game Skidoo is from, so you know.
Gen 7.
Skidoo's Gen 6, you degenerate.
I know, I was fucking with you.
No,
I was waiting
the
until
thing
you
is,
like,
I don't,
registered for
I'm
it.
not able to tell if someone is screwing with me or not because 90% of the Pokemon fan base always combine Gen 6 and 7, forgetting Sun and Moon existed.
Reasonably so.
And it bugs the crap out of me because Pokemon like Toucannon are not Gen 6. They're Gen
I don't
7.
know, it looks pretty Gen 6 to me.
Oh my god.
I'm doing this Pancham I have.
Oh, okay. I'm also playing Elden Ring, so I was not fully looking at my phone just yet.
Sounds
Fair
about
enough.
right.
You don't know how many people I've seen say Pokemon like
Don't touch me.
Toucannon and Beware are Gen 6, and I'm just like, no, they're freaking not.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Please don't touch
Don't
me.
touch me. I'll freak out. I was crazy once.
Brr.
They locked me
My
in the
hands, I
room.
swear.
A rubber room. A rubber room full of rats.
Nope,
Careful.
you shut it.
That's like slightly more terrifying if someone just yells at me like, "Don't touch me, I'll shit my pants."
Wait, what?
If someone just like, if you're going to like hug someone and they don't know it's you or something, and you just hear them yell, "Don't touch me, I'll shit my pants," that is arguably more terrifying than anything else.
Yeah, I think that
'Cause they could
is.
do it, like, on
Ooh, my choices are Bulbasaur, Squirtle, or Charmander. I have a fire type. I have that. I have a water type. I guess I go Bulbasaur, right? Yeah, I guess so.
Nah, you go Charmander.
Now I'm gonna get another fire type, and Numel already have Magby. Going Charmander would be a waste.
Actually,
No,
no.
it wouldn't.
I already
why
have
not?
that.
You already have that
Ryan,
one.
you're a waste.
Yeah, I already have
Oof.
grammar.
The party hat grammar. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Alright, which one? I guess I go this one. Get in the ball, Bulbasaur! Larbasaur! Y'all ever watch Pokemon Rusty?
Nope.
I've heard of it. I haven't watched it.
It's
Never even heard
great.
of it.
Nice.
Only hit once.
Nice. I've died a whole like 5 times trying to get through here.
Trying to pick myself.
Brandon's sitting here playing Elden Ring and Pokemon Go at the
I
same
worry about
time.
it.
You don't have naked, I don't think.
You know what I want someone to do? I want someone to hook up Pokemon Go to Elden Ring. So every time they do an action in Pokemon Go, they do an action in Elden Ring.
I've
But
fallen
it
in this
doesn't
a
work
couple
with the
times,
spoofing
so
app.
I think I'm going
So
on
you
with
literally
it.
have to walk in real life to play Elden Ring.
A couple times, yeah.
Yeah, if
so
they're
I
gonna
don't
make
think-
that, they might just make a new app like they did with like the Harry Potter thing and whatever.
Well, Haley?
So I needed to trade as well.
Oh, cool.
Oh.
For like a
Or
daily
they might
thing,
do,
or was it like
or
an
they might
actual
do what they
mission
did for
mission?
No,
FNAF
it was for the same
AR.
one you were going for.
Oh, the dual destiny one.
Wait, there's a
If you know
FNAF
that one.
AR game?
Yes.
Yeah, basically you stand there, then it's like uses your camera, and basically your goal is to flash the light a certain time
Yeah, flash
to
the
on the
light.
animatronic to catch them.
I didn't even know that existed, so you know what? Fair
Yeah,
enough,
it's
I
been
guess.
there. It's been here for a while.
Now I have to catch 25 Pokemon, win 3 raids, power up Pokemon 20
I'll
times.
take Trapinch. Get in the ball.
Or will you?
We have Trapinch. Your name is Trapper. I'm good with names. Trust me.
Sure.
Hey Ryan, you wanna know what? Okay, Ryan, I got a challenge for you.
No.
My
Okay,
dare is
Eltron,
you
you
have
wanna
to
help me?
name. You have to name
Yeah.
a pet this, and you have to spell it correctly without looking it up.
A
And you wanna know what
pet?
that is?
I don't have a pet. Sorry.
Or a Pokemon. You have to name it this, or as much as characters
Honestly, I'm
as you
not
can
sure.
get it. And the dare is you have to name it and spell it
Okay,
correctly without
I
looking it up.
immediately
You wanna know what
wiped
the
it
name
from
is?
my brain. Did I call you
Sure.
Helpstone? That's because I'm currently playing a game.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
No. Also, that wouldn't even fit into the
Because
Pokemon
I
name.
can't. I know
I
exactly
told you
where
you
I
have
to
to
go. Hold
look
on.
do
I'm
as
gonna mute
many
myself
characters
for a
as it will
minute.
allow.
Supercalifragi. That's what I'd
Supercalifragi.
call it. Supercalifragi.
Hell yeah.
Bumblebee! Beam of bubbles! Goodbye.
What's it with cops every time they end a police chase using the F word?
Eh.
Get on the fucking ground!
Because they're sick and tired of their job and only do it because they can.
Oh my god, no, I think no the only one no the one I saw that was the most sick of their job was a police officer said, "Stop! Stop! I will fucking shoot you!" I was like, "Ooh." This guy was a wanted man as well. But he freaking said that, I was like, holy shit.
Y'all ever see that one video of a Florida man in a like
Where he's saying we
20
kept shooting.
No,
if
no,
we
no, no,
didn't
no,
hit
no, no,
him.
no, 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 no. There's like a 5. There was like a 20-car police chase, right, on a 5-lane highway, and this guy somehow managed to pull away from the chase by doing a uninterrupted lane change from lane 5 to exiting the highway.
Yeah, that's what you naturally
Really?
do.
And I'm just like, at that point, I think
Yeah,
you just
don't
let
do
him
chase
go.
anymore, right?
Like, at that point, I think you just let him go. 'Cause that's insane. You have to have exceptional timing to pull that off.
Well,
Like,
you
Yeah,
know,
you didn't need to
people. Oh yeah, okay. I think if all of us were to be in a police chase, I feel like Haley would be caught first.
oh, absolutely.
And then it would go Ryan, then.
Nah. Nah, I'd definitely be longer than.
Hey, here's the
think.
thing. I played a bit of too much GTA. Basically, after
That
when they
doesn't
catch
matter.
me, I would have like 2 laundry list worth of charges probably.
Yeah, that doesn't
Okay,
mean that you won't
vehicular
get caught,
manslaughter,
though.
vehicular manslaughter, vehicular manslaughter.
Dude,
Where did you learn to drive like this? Oh, GTA.
if
Every time I got mad, I basically would just take my anger out on GTA citizens.
dude, if video
Oh,
games,
how did you get the high power? How did you get this high caliber gun? Oh, I
Wait, wait.
stole it.
if y'all were actually, if we were charged with what we did in video games as crimes, how long would your guys' sentences be? I'm curious.
How many
kinda
years
like-
ago was 20? How many years ago was 2010?
Right?
But you
Wait,
just
are we
read
talking
there for
about?
like
Wait, hold up. Are we talking about
18
video
life
games or
sentence.
board games?
Video
Yeah,
games and board games. Like every game you ever
Oh,
played, you
my
could be
bail
charged
would be
for it.
$1 billion by now, probably.
I don't even think I'd get bail, and that's only because I'm a horrible person in Minecraft.
Yeah.
Bit of
Do we
bail,
have to
don't
talk to
do that.
Haley with the many deaths that are that are 98% me and you fucking around with? It?
So Haley would get charged with
But it was
it called?
self-defense. They kept hitting me off the mountain. That still doesn't mean you can murder them. It's a video
Haley
game.
would get charged with.
He would get charged with playing video
Haley
games.
would get
but
charged
being
for
fat.
murdering. Haley would get charged for murdering someone with a baguette.
That's a baguette.
No. Haley would get charged for being for playing video games despite not being able to do anything in them. Because she's just bad at the game. That's what she get charged for.
All three of you.
I'm
I
looking up.
didn't say anything.
Yeah, you
Okay.
laughing at
No,
the
no, no,
baguette.
no, no, no. Hold up. Haley would be arrested because she would be the one to throw a live alligator through a fast food drive-thru and being caught hidden inside a giant stuffed
Man,
candy
I don't
after
want
committing
this
a crime.
thing.
That's an actual arrest. No. Before you say that is an actual arrest. That is actually happened.
No, I'm not defending myself. What fast food restaurant?
That's a good question.
Yeah, it depends, honestly.
Oh, God.
There's somebody 100% do that too. Like,
You would Taco Bell.
oh, absolutely.
Because every time that all talk Taco Bell, I hate Haley was that I was like, oh, I don't like this.
You want food?
Oh, hey, speaking of Taco Bell, I am
I'll be right back.
fucking. I don't know if I want Taco Bell anymore after what just happened today.
What?
Why?
Your stomach kill you?
I got there when it was busy. Yes, it was busy. They got through the rush, and people that
Give me a
entered
quarter
after
of a
me, even though they didn't have online orders, like they just got their food before mine. So, 30 minutes later, I go up to the counter saying, "Hey, do you have a order for silver? I've been waiting for like 30 minutes for my food."
You better chill out.
Wait.
And
You
then that's when
actually
they
have your orders under the name Silver?
I'll get into the fucking.
It depends on what the restaurant is.
Yeah, oh,
Huh.
McDonald's, I can't change that because they have my name. For some reason, my email name was named as Music, and I changed it to Silver or like Xander, and it still hasn't updated. All my email, it still hasn't updated all the apps that have my email on it.
Don't do
And
it.
I would log out and log back in, and it would not update.
There we go. Oh.
Have you ever gotten any weird looks for saying your name of the order is Silver?
No, but we had a person yesterday that had an online order or a mobile order, and we held him in the drive-thru because since we didn't have his order yet, and his name was Scream. And the manager jokingly around said, "Dude, when we deliver his order, should we just scream?"
No, that's accurate though. Poison.
Yeah,
Does this
no,
thing have pepper?
But yeah, no, fucking 30 minutes it took just to get my Taco Bell. And you wanna know what all I ordered?
Sure.
I don't know.
A
where to
large
go from
soda,
here.
Crunchwrap Supreme combo that had the taco, and a Doritos Gordita taco. That's all I ordered. 3
Huh.
items.
Yeah.
No, 4
Get
items.
to the point I need you to be at.
And you want to know something that's crazy? They didn't even give me my drink so I could freaking drink something while I waited. They didn't even give me my cup. And it took them until I went up there to say, hey, do you have an order for this guy? Just for them to make my order. I was like, what the fuck? I've
The
never had this
answer is
experience
yes.
before.
Stand still, fucking go. I'm not getting up till
I was like
11.
fucking pissed. I was like, what the fuck?
And
I just want my tacos.
You want your tack nose?
I want my tacos.
No, they're called
Fuck
tack
the
nose.
tax, but I want my taco. No, I will call them taxos, as the tax here is fucking unreasonable.
Okay, I was
Fucking okay for you guys. For you guys, how much is like a Big Mac meal for you guys?
Well, it's like $5 extra from what it is on the menu.
Yeah, no,
so-
it's almost $20 for a Big Mac meal.
Bruh.
It's like $15, and that's after tax.
Drop down the hole.
After tax, you get
And
like
depending
$5
on
extra
depending on the food, it's like $1 and some 20 something cents depending on it. Like our $5 meal deals, it's $5 but with a 40% tax or 40-cent tax, so it makes it $5.40 instead of $5. Fucking dude, I heard one of the managers go, "What the hell is this?" And we were like, "What? $5 for a Big Mac?" Like, we were all like, "Yeah, we know, right?"
Let's go into Naruto. Because Naruto will kill.
Let's
Get that
see, what
here.
jobs would Haley fail at? Let's see, McDonald's, Walmart, any job that involves standing.
Any job that
not
requires
trying to be
lifting
mean.
more than 5 pounds.
No, actually, no. The standing issue I'm not actually joking about because I think you have something involving standing, Haley.
Who?
Hey, I'll be right back. I'm getting called.
I'm like, who has a problem with something with
I
standing?
mean, to be fair, I struggle now because of metal in my legs, but you know.
It's okay.
I can stand for at least a decent amount of time now, but having metal in my
Hour?
legs is not fun.
Couple
No,
hours?
I can stand for about 6 hours or so,
Oh, that's an average.
but it's
roughly an
but
average
it's not as
capacity.
long as I used to be able to by far.
Do I have shackle?
Having metal in your legs is fun, especially when it storms outside. You feel all the pain from the thunder and rain outside.
Oh yeah.
It sucks.
I don't have that. Oh no.
I blame Haley.
Oh no. I blame Haley too.
Why? What did I do?
Everything and nothing
I
all
don't
at
know.
the exact same time.
You blinked.
Exactly. I saw this one thing where it was like GTA Cops Online versus GTA Cops in story mode, and it's like in story mode you're breaking out in 30 seconds. GTA Cops Online you fight and you're just instantly one-star
Holy
criminal.
shit.
Yes.
I haven't played GTA, so I cannot confirm nor deny this.
Fair. That is fair.
I wasn't allowed to play GTA growing up, so
Joke's on you, I was. Just barely.
I've never been able to play GTAs, and now that I technically could, I have no reason to want to play it, so it's like, you know.
I don't even think I played GTA. I might have when I was dating Xander, but at the same time, I have no clue. I have no clue if I did or not.
Great, this thing's got Sap Sipper. Alright, sure. That's annoying. Poison powder. I lost Bulbasaur. Okay.
Restart.
Not
According to
quite
that
yet,
one
but
person.
maybe. We're getting close.
Oh,
Get
the
'em wrecked.
double up on Pokemon always sucks.
Holy shit, why is he so goddamn strong?
Defense curl. Yep, and now we lose. Next run.
Oh no.
Yep.
Next run. Okay, your name is Ninjina. Because you're not a full female. So your name's Ninjina.
Mm.
Brandon, you pleb.
I would appreciate you not
Me not what?
talking.
Are you that focused right now?
Very.
Y'all see that video where a goldfish beat the hardest boss in Elden Ring?
Yes.
Brandon sitting here struggling. Goldfish beats hardest boss in the game.
Oh shit.
Did y'all see that one video about someone who apparently got credit card frauded by their own pet goldfish?
Yes.
Imagine what
No.
you'd have to tell your bank. Just, hey, those charges were fraudulent because I hooked up my pet fish to a motion sensor and it somehow used my code.
Oh,
Like,
shit.
imagine what the
dead.
bank's reaction would be.
I can imagine.
I got rid of my weapon
Oof.
and I died.
You have to call the bank because a fish put fraudulent charges on your credit card. Just like. I want to know what the people's expressions were when they heard a fish gave the guy fraudulent credit charges. It's like, how? I'm 100% certain they're like, you need to prove this, sir. And so he just sends him the video or some crap. And it's just like, I. That'd be a hilarious conversation to hear. Like, so don't crit, and we're good. Thank you, Ninjina. Hey, I don't need you to crit my encounters, please. I need Pokemon to live, okay?
What? You don't need Pokemon.
Your name is Swag Blue.
Swag Blue.
Well,
I love that.
that was a name Magic gave me because he was making a pun.
Yes.
You see, I know how Magic is. Anytime he's in call, expect horrible puns. It's just how Magic is.
Oh, I'm kind of curious how tonight's session's gonna go.
I mean, we have Unicorn, a person whose entire ability is gambling, and a fox. So, you know, it's a party, alright.
Fucking poison raining bitch.
I like how we spent 3 hours first session trying to get out of the prologue area. And we're just now at the
Why?
Still
exit.
not
Well,
out of it.
presumable exit. We don't know if it's actually the exit or not.
I mean, yeah, you don't know if it's the exit or not, yeah.
Wait, did we know? I thought we did it.
What? No, but I didn't say anything. Fuck.
I still can't believe the only reason my door was rusted was because I drew a freaking health card. And it wouldn't have been otherwise. Just like, come on, man.
It would have been unlocked.
I said rusted, not unlocked.
I know, but the door definitely would have been unlocked.
Get in the ball, Slugma. We have
And then you said-
escargot.
And then you drew that, and I was like, okay.
Escargot. The snail. Even though Slugma's technically a slug.
Yep.
I was gonna call it my cargo, but escargot sounded funnier. Pikachu used cheat.
Pikachu. I love that.
You know, I kind of want to do a Pokemon D&D where everyone's an actual Pokemon trainer, but it's like played out like the anime would play out. But I also
Yeah.
don't feel like setting up a system for that, so
Fair enough.
setting up a
You
custom
could probably
system's a lot of
Google a
work.
system already.
Probably.
No, there's probably a system already for it.
But that's also a
Oh,
lot of work, and I don't feel like
yeah.
doing that either. Come on! I'll take Cricketoo. Or Cricketot, whatever, Cricketoon. This thing ain't
Something.
bad in this game. Fury Cutter, anyone? Spam Fury Cutter? Your name is Violin. Violin.
Or what I need.
Cricketoo!
No,
I used to not really
That
like
also hurt.
Cricketoon, but Ancestral X has definitely made him grow on me.
It also hurt. That killed me. Why the fuck was I in the corner?
Eh. Violin, we're putting Fury Cutter up front, Struggle Bug there. Cool, you're up
Just
front.
one more shot.
I got the cricket.
No, I'm taking a break.
nice.
Can we just talk about how in the Pokemon world some crickets are 3 feet tall? You know, if I was in the Pokemon world, I'd never leave my house. Ever.
Why not? Don't you love the 3 feet tall crickets?
No, I hate bugs enough as is in real life. I don't need to see a 3 foot tall cricket, let alone a 3'11" tall bee. I'm good, Chief.
I think you do need to see it though.
No, I don't want to see a 3'11" tall bee, man. Beedrill is horrifying if you actually think about it. I'm good. I am freaking good, Chief.
I'm crappy.
Also, if you lived in the Pokemon world, you have to keep in mind, Groudon could just open a fissure under your house because he's bored. Like, you know, that is also a thing that could happen. Honestly, I'm not sure how humans actually live in the Pokemon world. Because with how volatile their world is, it makes our world look like, well, plain in
easy.
comparison.
I didn't know if you had a
Yeah, I was at a.
place to stop,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I just officially got a little too much pissed off at him. Like, I'm done with it.
Come on, be Beautifly.
Yeah, no.
It is Beautifly.
That one, as
Cool.
long as I hit Sided Grace, I'm good.
If
Nice.
y'all could choose
Ishmael.
one Pokemon from the games to have as a pet,
D&D.
but they have all of their actual, like, Pokemon abilities, what are you choosing? Keep in mind,
Oh,
Pikachu
God.
will fry your phone thinking it's helping. So, be very cautious with your answer here. Because Pikachu's Dex entry in one of the games states it'll walk by houses to use Thunderbolt and fry your phone thinking it's helpful. Like,
Kind of funny.
keep this in mind. So who are you choosing as a pet? I think I'd go like Eevee. Just never let it evolve, and it's
She
Eevee.
would, you weirdo.
I'm
No,
going
I never
red.
let the boy evolve. It's Eevee.
You'd be the
What do you
type of
think?
person to have like a low pony.
I freaking want it.
You definitely would.
No, that'd be Wooper. I would just have a pet Eevee because Eevee's like a cat dog thing. What is it? Is it a cat or a dog?
It's a cat.
I just have Eevee because
I
it's
don't
like
know
a
what
cat dog thing. Either that or like I'd have Entei just to like tell it, go screw with my enemies. Like but yeah, if
forgot
I
that
had
he's
Eevee,
owns a
I'd
thing on
never let the
Google
thing
right now.
evolve ever. It's Eevee. Pure Eevee
I
holding an
forgot
Everstone permanently.
if you search up like a Pokemon on Google, you can catch it.
You forgot about that? Really?
Yeah, I did. I don't search up Pokemon on Google that often.
If I had to choose a Pokemon to be a pet, I would choose Growlithe.
I mean, yeah, he's dog that can run fast, so fair enough. Let him go into Arcanine, he's just fast dog that you can ride.
I'm kind of thinking. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? 'Cause I can't remember its name. Where is it? I don't remember which generation it is from, so I'm currently going through the entire Pokedex.
Fair enough.
What type is it?
Ace and Electric.
Okay, is it secondary typing at all?
No idea.
Is it a middle stage? Like, is it baby, second, or third stage?
Third, I think.
Okay, electric third. Raichu? Huh?
Raichu's technically second form.
Uh,
No,
Raichu is the third form,
It is
Pichu
and
is the
isn't.
baby.
It is and isn't.
No, Pichu is the baby, Raichu is the third.
It is and isn't.
There's no argument with that.
What, you want like
It
more
is
Pekka or
arguable.
something?
No,
I
it's
don't want. I
arguable
honestly
because
think anyone who want more
most
Pekka is
games-
insane because that thing just eats
not in most games. In some
everything.
games you can't evolve Pichu into Pikachu.
That is not true at all. Every game except Gen 1 where it wasn't a Pokemon, you can evolve it by friendship.
Nah.
Yes. The only gen that is not true is Generation 1 because Pichu did not exist in Gen 1. Same with every other baby
Nah.
Pokemon like Togepi,
I
or
don't know what you're talking about,
Munchlax,
man.
or Riolu, or any baby Pokemon in the game. Magby, Elected, you know, any of them.
Ah.
Brandon's just in denial because he knows I'm
Well,
right.
Linoon's not the Pokemon I'm thinking of, but Linoon's just seems like someone would like skin it and then just dry out the fur and have that like as like a wall mount or something.
No. Why?
Very
I could see that for Obstagoon, though.
deal with that image.
Get in the ball, Murkrow. I'm stealing Whooper's name. Your name is Tool. Stay in the freaking ball. I'm going to yeet this Murkrow into next century. Get in the ball.
Oh my
I'm
god.
currently still strong through the Pokedex. I'm at 304.
So I was playing
There
my
we go.
Ultra Moon ROM hack, and I got a shiny
Mhm.
Murkrow. But I had just lost my shiny Honchkrow because I was doing a Nuzlocke, so it was a Dupe's Claws.
Haley, you realize Dupe's Claws means you have the option to not catch it, right? Not you can't catch it. You realize this, right?
Yes, I realized that. Sorry, it was not Dupe's Claws. It was pure Nuzlocke rules.
What do you mean? Shiny Claws exist in Pure Nuzlocke.
Yes, but because I already had a shiny Honchkrow that died, I could not catch another Murkrow.
Was it the same route?
No, it was a different route.
If it was a different route, you could. I don't know what you're getting at. That is quite literally a rule of the Nuzlocks. It still counts as Duke's Claws, meaning you could catch it since it was not on the same route if it was your first encounter on said route. You realize this, right? If as long as it is the first encounter on the route, and it's not,
Luxray.
and you have the want to catch it, you can catch it. It's only if it's the second, third, or so on encounter on the route is when you cannot catch it.
Okay.
That is how it works. Do you not know
I
this?
figured out the Pokemon.
What is it?
Luxray.
Oh, he's Gen 4.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember. So I've been just scrolling through the entirety of the Pokedex.
But Haley, I think you misunderstood the rules of the Nuzlocke then.
Yeah.
She totally understood it.
Just you are playing completely wrong. The rules of the Nuzlocke
She's
state
playing
if
totally
it's a
correct.
shiny, you can catch it regardless of encounter time. If it is a duped Pokemon on a route as your first encounter, you have the option to re-roll or catch said Pokemon. Those are how those work.
Nah, that's not how they work. That's wrong. Totally.
Where's the dust stone? There it is.
Actually, no. I found a better Pokemon that I'd have as a pet.
What?
Yamper.
Yampy is good boy, yes.
Yes. Give me that dog, and I will play with it forever. Funny enough, because I'm looking at Pokemon that would be great as a pet, and both Yamper and Growlithe are both on the list.
You know, in Sword and Shield, I actually called Yamper Yampy.
I called it Yampy as well.
It's best boy, Yampy.
What? Okay, never mind. That's understandable.
Mm.
Some people would have a Ditto as a pet.
Ah, they're those type of
I wonder
people.
what
I
they'll do
see.
with that.
Me and Brandon. Ah, I see we have those type of people online. Nothing more will be said. Nothing more needs to be said. I think we all know.
Indeed.
Some people would have a Shuppet as a pet.
Honestly, no, I rate it. I rate it.
So here's what's on the list. So, Yamper, Chansey,
Y'all want to know something funny I learned?
Mm.
In Japanese, Stunfisk is called My Gogo, Miu Gogo, or whatever. Like, it's not even remotely close to Stunfisk.
Okay.
I was definitely not watching Pokemon or not Journeys, the anime after Journeys yesterday. Let me tell you, man, it's actually a really good anime. I quite like it. I'm on episode 101. It's only in Japanese sub though right now, so you know. Well, Japanese dub, English sub. You know what I mean.
I'm currently doing chimps on. I can't remember the map.
Fair enough. We're just waiting for about another hour-ish, hour and a half until we can do D&D, so you know.
Yep.
Because we need to wait for Magic to get off work.
Yep.
Need you. Well, get off work and eat dinner, which technically gets off at 7, but you know. Well, 7 our time at least. Mine and Haley's, that is. But like, I gave him an extra hour for dinner and crap. I can't wait for D&D though. This is gonna be great.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
D&D and D&D and 7
And 8.
and 27.2.
Oh my god.
I
think
saw
something's wrong
this
with that
one
tree.
post where someone posted the numbers of pi saying to like 20 digits saying they swapped around 2 digits of pi, but they didn't swap around 2 digits of pi. I was just like, and this is why we have some people who just want to watch the world burn.
I swapped them around, figure out which ones,
But they're not
and
swapped.
then rewrite it.
Yes.
Fury Cutter! Who the frick? Oh. My alarm is set to wake up at 7. Just in case I was sleeping. Is it just about to go off? Look, I set this knowing full well I would probably be sleeping because I sleep very late into the day. Because I stay up almost all night. And it's also from when I used to work night shift at a gas station. I just never got rid of. Why would?
So I'm looking at another list, and Lugia, the god of the sea.
Actually, no. Lugia is not the god of the sea. He's the deity / guardian of the sea.
Okay,
Yeah, get it right here.
according to this, it says god.
No, Lugia is the guardian.
Okay,
The god of the sea is technically Kyogre, but you know.
Yeah. The deity of the sea is something someone would want to have as a real world pet. Why?
You know what? I see it. They want to summon rainstorms to screw with people. No, I rate it.
Yeah.
Like, no, I 100% agree, actually. That's fun.
Yeah, vibing.
They're just someone who wants to watch the world burn. I agree.
Oh. Dialga.
I'm also the type of
Yeah, that's
person who, if I didn't choose a standard pet, I would go with something that would let me make the world burn. Like, I'm not kidding. I would 100% do that.
You want to know what it says for Dialga?
Sure.
Dialga is literally a personal time machine. Yeah, that's a number one. That's a number one on the list. Need to
Technically,
rewind.
yes, it's a personal time machine, but like, also, I not really, because Dialga itself lives outside of time, therefore it can traverse time. However, Dialga cannot actually like control time per se. He can just pick and choose when to appear in time. If that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. But just why? Why would you want the god of time or the deity of the sea as a pet?
Why not?
No, I rate it actually.
Everything else on here is totally normal, like Audino, Oricorio, Gengar, Corviknight,
Well, I
Rapidash.
lost my Froakie, crap.
Oh no. Sylveon, Mew. But
Well, this is
why
awkward.
Good boy. Was that good boy?
I mean, I can still salvage this run because I have other Pokemon that could fill Froakie's role, but man, that's annoying.
Oh, okay, this is according to Reddit. Ninetales, Joltik, Meowth, Jirachi.
What's wrong with
Personal list.
Jirachi?
No, nothing. I'm just trying to think.
It's
Oh, wait,
J.
first-
You said
Richard.
Jirachi as if there was something wrong with Jirachi.
Jirachi's
No,
best boy.
No, there's nothing wrong with Jirachi. I was just trying to think of why someone would have it as a pet, and then it came to mind.
It's the wish
Personal wish.
Pokemon. Why do you think?
course,
It's the
Chansey,
freaking Wish Pokemon. Of course
Yeah.
they'd want it.
Chansey, Eevee, Arcanine.
I mean, think
Then
about
you
it. If
can
you
wish
have
for more
Jirachi as a
Pokemon.
pet, you basically just have a personal set of Dragon Balls with no cooldown. Like,
Yeah.
Well,
I know exactly why someone would want it.
Okay, then
Indeed.
tell me why. Okay, then tell me why someone would want the Lottie twins as a pet.
Haley, they're a personal jet plane. What do you think?
Yeah. Okay.
They're a personal pair of jets, Haley. What do you think the answer is? And I want the actual answer here. What do you think it is? They're a personal pair of twin jets. Huh, I wonder why someone could want that.
Okay.
You know, it's not ringing a bell.
Oh no.
All right. Here's the top 26 Pokemon that would make great house pets: Arcanine, Chansey, Lucario, Jirachi, Victini.
Victini would be
Good luck.
great house pet. They just burn down the house every 2 seconds.
Like Ryan said before, Pikachu because it's portable charger, but it would also electrocute your
Unintentionally, it would fry your stuff.
yeah. Absol, Suicune, Lapras, Abra, Celebi, Rotom.
You know, fun fact, Rotom is just motor backwards.
Yeah.
Really?
Yup!
Shuppet.
That's also the reason it can do, like, 8 different forms, because it's literally just a motor.
Yeah, pretty much.
No, really.
Yeah.
Just being sarcastic,
Shuppet.
That was
Haley.
sarcasm, Haley. That was pure sarcasm.
I don't think
Uh,
Haley understands what sarcasm is, Brandon. Sorry.
I don't. I've never been good at hinting at sarcasm. Shuppet, Dragonite, Jigglypuff, Meowth,
That's right!
Diancie? Oh, Diamond Maker, never mind.
Yeah, it's free money.
Yeah, you can make a diamond from Diancie.
You would also destabilize the entire world economy.
Yeah, okay, fair.
Indeed.
Like, this is also what would happen. It would destabilize the entire world economy.
No, yeah. Ditto, Snorlax, Hitmonlee, Dialga, Zoroark, Machamp, Swablu, Alakazam, and lo and behold, number 26 on this list is Magikarp.
You know what? Having a pet Gyarados would be sick. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
I would not mind having a Zoroark as a pet.
Why? Just so you could screw with people because of illusion?
Exactly.
Just have Zoroark walk into a room as you just to screw with people. Right as you walk in behind it.
Oh my god, I'd screw with my mother a lot with Zoroark.
I'd be the same way though. I 100% would do that. I'd just have Zoroark like go into a room for me and then walk in right behind it to see how many people I could trip up. Like, I'm not even kidding, I 100% would do that.
Oh, so would I. I would, like, if my mom called me to do something, I'd be like, hey, Zoroark, can you go do that? And, like, have it transform into me and go do the chore. So I wouldn't have to.
This one is gonna be a rough one. Alright. Incinerate.
Oh, what else? What's Game Rant got for this? Trubbish, Altaria, Tropius, Again,
Haley's
Rotom.
pleb.
This again, Ditto. Oh no, fair. It's a virus.
Wait, what?
Porygon.
Oh,
Porygon technically isn't a computer virus, actually. Porygon was never stated to be a computer virus. What Porygon is a man-made Pokemon, not a computer virus.
well, so is Mewtwo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. But Porygon itself is not a computer virus. He was just like a side effect of messing with technology, not a virus. People don't get that right, and it bugs me. If you want a virus, you
about
look to Deoxys. That is a virus. Like literally,
he's perfect.
Deoxys is the virus Pokemon. So
No, he's the calm Pokemon, definitely.
Oh wait, portable heater plus. No, yeah, just portable heater for Flareon.
Flareon uses Pikachu. Do y'all remember when we first saw Cramorant gulping down a Pikachu as part of one of its animations?
Yes.
Gulp Missile is a great ability. Put you there.
See that?
Alright, cool. I guess I give everyone a chest or Oranberry and we get my encounter for this route. I only have 5 Pokemon, so this is something. You know what? You're not horrible, so get in the ball. You should get Fake Out and Double Hit. Also, tell me how Purugly is faster than Latios and Latios.
Honestly, who knows?
I'll wait. Because it shouldn't be. It's a fat cat compared to 2 Jets.
Circle is.
How is Latios fast or slower than a fat cat?
Because yes.
Dixon, come on out. Get in the ball, you stupid cat. Get in the ball, you stupid cat. Thank you. Alright. Your name is Kit. Kit Kat, that's your name. I'm very good with names, trust. No. Pikachu, use cheat. Kit Kat goes to level 16.
I just see a meme on TikTok about saying, no, I don't want this, and it's copper armor. I want this, and it's emerald tools and armor.
Honestly, I'm just glad Mojang finally decided to add things that have been said they would never be added from Mob Books past. Like,
Indeed.
at least they're finally adding the Copper Golem to the game, man. Because they said originally they weren't going to do that. So, like, you know what? I'm fine with this. They want to give us a useless tier like Copper? Fine. We get the Copper Golem, which is an automatic item sorter. So, like, I'm not complaining here. Did y'all see that? It's literally just an auto item sorter. It's great.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Honchkrow. The Crow of Haunch.
True.
It's slightly slower attack, but whatever. It has Moxie though, not attack speed. I'll take a Moxie Honchkrow any day of the friggin' week though. Moxie. I only have 5 Pokemon to beat this gym leader with, so hopefully that's enough.
Hopefully.
Currently at round 92 out of 100 on chimps.
Nice.
Mhm.
Who do I put up front? You know what? I don't really have a good option here, so. I mean, I guess you're my best option because you got Absorb. That's like my really only option I got. So you know what? Screw it. You get Citrus, you get Chesto, you get Chesto, and then you get the berry juice.
I just saw a TikTok that said it's like on the sign of a church, and it says "Too hot to keep changing sign. Sin bad, Jesus good. Details inside." Just thought it was funny.
That's great.
Oh, that is awesome.
This man is unpokemoning a Pokemon. Why did he turn?
Unpokemoning a Pokemon?
Yes, he just turned a fortress into a walnut.
What? Why?
Unpokemon the Pokemon. He was unpokemoning the Pokemon.
And I lost. Alright. Next one. Naruto. Actually, I need to double check something.
He dropped his dinosaur.
Why you always dropping stuff, okay? Because I'm getting tired of picking your shit up. Crazy bastard.
Brandon is fighting Pleb.
It depends on whether or not I lose on chimps. Well, it looks like I'm not, because the only thing that made it close to my thing were DDTs.
DD7.
Not the DD9s. From whatever that one cartoon is about the smart kid.
Dexter's laboratory. DD, get out of my laboratory. Laboratory, whatever. I can't do his accent. DD, get out of my laboratory.
The Laborium. Anyways, the one I just finished Chimps on is Sulphur Springs.
Nice.
I
DD,
have
get out
3
of my
episodes on the first
laboratory.
page. And which map am I on now?
Honestly, Dexter's Laboratory was a great show growing up, man. Now it's Cartoon Network's kind of just shot themselves in the
bad.
foot. But, you know.
Oh, I don't like this map.
Did you guys see like Amazing World of Gumball's coming back on Hulu?
I did not.
Indeed, I did. It's called like the Amazing Wacky World of Gumball or some shit.
Yup.
I am
DD, get
currently
out of
now
my
on.
laboratory.
I'm on Covered Garden, Autos, and I dislike it.
Fair enough. That's the one where the panels change every round, right?
Yes.
You know, that was actually a fan suggested map that got in. Like a fan
Yeah,
designed it
the
and
fan
Ninja
that
Kiwi added it.
Yeah, I know. And the fan that made it should go die.
What?
I hate the map.
Wow. You know, actually, a map that'll be coming to BTD 6 at some point is Roding Beach. It was another fan suggested map, and basically, every round, the area you can place towers that aren't water towers gets shorter and shorter and shorter.
You do know that's already a map, right?
It is? Thought it wasn't added yet.
It's not the beach, it's no, there is one. It's a road doing something. I remember. Give me 1 second.
I'm just happy BTD 6 is a map maker. It's awesome.
It is an advanced map, and it's called Erosion.
Oh, what?
Fun.
You've played the map,
I probably forgot about it then.
right? Your thing is called Rye Guy, right?
Yes.
Yes, you've played the map, sir.
I'd forgotten about it then, alright?
It is in this. It's the second page of advanced.
I'll take a puppet. Get in the ball, shop it.
Shop it.
Yes, it's the puppet. Shop it.
Shop it.
Shop, shop.
Shop it.
You know, why are all ghost type Pokemon in Pokemon having to do with either stealing people, stealing their souls until they die, or in Haunter's case, just being a complete creep?
Mm.
Who knows?
You realize Haunter's literal whole gimmick is he just licks people, right?
No.
That was like a whole thing in the Pokemon anime. He just licked you to steal your
Oh,
soul.
Yeah, because I remember in the opening for the original Pokemon
The
anime.
only reason Ash got the freaking Saffron City gym badge because he made Sabrina and Haunter laugh. It was like the whole reason he got it.
Yep.
Not because he actually won. To be fair, he won like maybe 5 of the badges he actually has in the anime. But still.
Yeah.
Ash had actually won like almost none of the badges he has in the show. And then, of course, you had Brock, who joined him on his journey with, despite only leaving when he could lecture his dad on not being a deadbeat dad. Brock, despite his flaws, is best character, man.
Yes.
Haley, I just saw someone on Pokemon Celebi. They just turned it into a freaking onion.
Oh, awesome.
I mean, Celebi is the Onion Fairy, so.
Indeed.
Also, can we just talk about how many legendary Pokemon overlap in duty?
Several.
Celebi is the Pokemon of time. Dialga is the god of time.
Yeah.
We don't need two-time legendaries, Game Freak. Come on now.
But we do.
And then you have Arceus, who's the god of the Pokemon universe. But then Mew is the ancestor Pokemon with Arceus' DNA.
Yeah.
So, which one came first, the chicken or the egg? Like,
Fox. It was the Pokemon.
it was.
Yes. Crumble.
I don't want you. I hate the stupid Pokemon. Get in the ball, dang Lillipup.
You don't like Lillipup?
No, I hate its whole evolution line.
Oh, awesome.
I'm not a fan of many
Okay.
Gen 5 Pokemon.
Wait, Pokemon what?
What?
Oh, hold on. There's a ROM hack of Pokemon Sapphire called Pokemon Sippy Cup Sapphire.
Is it just like a babified version? Like it's just so easy, it's almost impossible to lose type game?
I don't know. I'm checking it out.
If it is, that sounds hilarious. I know someone made Pokemon Tiny Emerald, which is just the entire Emerald game, but like fit well, the tiniest region map possible, basically. That was necessarily loud, don't you say otherwise.
Okay.
Paris.
Pretty much.
It was
It is a-
unnecessarily loud.
What were you saying, Haley?
It pretty much is a Pokemon Sapphire ROM hack where the only Pokemon you can catch are baby Pokemon. And nothing can evolve. Yeah, nothing can evolve. But
Wait, does that mean Duraludon's in there?
I don't know. I'm looking.
Because technically,
No.
Duraludon is a baby Pokemon. Just saying. Technically, it's a baby Pokemon. And it's a pseudo baby Pokemon, but it is a baby Pokemon technically.
Yeah, no.
It wasn't until Archaludon got introduced, but I rest my case.
Right.
You know what's something
What's the
funny?
Pokemon I'm thinking of that's a baby of like a mythical?
Cosmog?
Eh,
No, it's the thing like
Manaphy?
Volcano.
Heatran?
Heatran's not a
No.
baby, it doesn't count. What then wait, what was the description?
Moth. Volcano.
Larvesta?
Yeah, doesn't Larvet? Is it Larvet?
It's not a
I know
mythical.
there's
It's
Larvet.
just a normal Pokemon, but
I don't know why it makes me think mythical.
because how they introduced it originally was back in Gen 5, it was a Pokemon you encountered post game as a single encounter and played the legendary music in a temple dedicated to it, but it's not a freaking legendary.
Pokemon Uncanny.
People just believed it was legendary.
Yo. You know what's funny though? The second Archaludon got introduced, Duraludon became legal for baby or little cup or whatever. So it was like all of 24 hours before Smogon decided to ban Duraludon from Little Cup. Also, the fact that Duraludon can hold Eviolite is hilarious.
Right? I just downloaded the Uncanny, Pokemon Uncanny.
To be fair, another Pokemon that is now considered a baby is Girafarig. So, you know, Farigiraf.
Yeah.
Pikachu,
No.
use cheat.
The weakest of the weak to defeat powerful boss fights and shout starlights. Evolutions are gone, and all but a handful of Hoenn's worst single-stage Pokemon.
You know what? Shrom's coming out here. I caught Paris that I called Shrom.
Shrom?
Yo,
Okay.
I'm very good with
Like
names, trust
Shrom.
me. I don't know, I'm not good with names, you know this. Like, I don't freaking know. It was funny. It has a mushroom on its back, I don't know.
Alright, Pokemon Uncanny. Let's see what
I'm
this
the
one
type of
is.
person who will catch something and name it the first thing that comes to mind.
That's a mongoose.
Like, I don't freaking know.
You
Ninja
see any
Frog, I
Pokemon
think
that comes from the
Naruto.
water, you'll just name it Fish Sticks.
I mean, yeah, that's what I name Swampert every single time I get a Swampert. So, like,
That's
yes,
fair.
it's a mudfish. I call
Or
it fish
Swampert.
sticks. Like, yes, this is how it is. I'm not
Alright,
good
let's
with
see.
names.
So, I have a Squirtle.
Swampert.
To be fair, neither is Game Freak because Squirtle is just squirrel plus turtle.
These are the clone Pokemon. The clone versions.
Wait, I get a choice between one of these? Oh. Do I go Mudkip or Torchic here? I think I go Mudkip and get the Combustion when I get a
Torchic.
Sycamore's Lab. Actually,
Ah.
I think that's what I do.
Oh, this is gonna be awesome.
Yeah, let's do that. Get the second ground/water type and get Combustion when I get the Sycamore's Lab after Gym 1.
Okay.
I think that's what I'll do. I'm definitely not going Grovyle here. Screw Grovyle. I don't like Sceptile at all.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna get a
So-
lot of hate for saying that, but I don't give a crap. Sceptile sucks.
Fair enough. Okay, let's play this game. He chose Squirtle, which is the Squirtle clone.
Actually, no. You know what? I'll go Mudkip and take the speed boost Torchic in front of me. Let's do that actually.
What are you doing? Too bad?
Get in the ball, Torchic.
I found a mongoose.
I actually really wish in Pokemon games, Pokemon that have been described to have rivalries actually fought each other inside battles, even if they were allies. You know how cool that would be? Or like in battles, if you had a Zangoose on one side and a freaking Seviper on the other, in double battles, it would always target the Seviper until it was dead.
Right? That
Just
kinda
like,
would
come
suck.
on. KFC. It's Chimpkin. KFC. I have the KFC chicken.
Nice. I have a Charmeleon too.
Who now?
Clone version of Charmeleon. From
Wait,
the first
what?
Pokemon movie.
What fan game you playing that has the clone Pokemon?
Pokemon Uncanny.
Well,
You don't like the toys, do you? Stuff very nice to 'em.
mm,
Oh,
Yeah, I got a patch of
forgot I have to get the Pokedex first before you'll give me the thing, the town map.
oh, I got an up attack, down defense Torchic. That is like a great ability, actually. I mean, speed would be better, but that's still great considering you got speed boost. Heck yeah! I'm glad they're gonna take a speed boost with up attack. Kidding
I
me?
can catch a I can catch a mongoose.
You mean Zangoose?
No, a mongoose.
What Pokemon is called Mongoose?
It's a fan made one.
Oh. Yeah, that would make sense. What Pokemon is called Mongoose? I know Zangoose exists, which is a mongoose, but it's not called Mongoose.
what it is.
No, it's not.
Also in this
Like-
game, Vulpix is called Unipix.
You know, actually, there was a beta design for baby form Vulpix.
Oh,
We never got it, but it
Ew.
existed.
yeah. There. Who joined?
Hello, Magic. Alright. In a few seconds in, we can start. I'm just wrapping up this battle.
Let me finish.
And once DM's ready too. But I
yes.
still need to set up, so it's fine.
Yeah, I just had to finish eating before I. popped
Fair
in.
enough.
Fair enough.
I mean, I've been playing Pokemon Ancestral X since like 6 on
I've
stream.
been playing
So
PPD6 for a good minute.
put my controller away and we open up other scene. Get ready for D&D and D&D and D and 7
And 8.
and
And
24.
Mm-hmm.
And 32.
Alright, here we go. Alright, cool. Everything's ready. Now we're just waiting for that. I need to open up Rule 20. Everyone should open Rule 20 so we are ready to go. Just saying that now. Roll 27. Roll 20. Just, I don't have that one. Oh, frick, I need to log in. Alright. What was my dang account? Well, I had to reset my computer and forgot to log back into this. Oh, aha! That was my password. Got it. Oh, wait, what? Fine. I'll log in with Discord, you piece of crap. Gmail.72. And we go to my two-factor authentication app, 2FSA. Hey Brandon, can you relink me to the doc for my quirk? So I can bookmark it again, still on it. Alright. I still love the fact that Magic's icon on this is just a smug unicorn deer thing. I'm not sure what it is, but it's something smug. You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. Them's fighting birds? Well, that is a great name. That is a freaking great name. Oh, they absolutely did. That is a perfect name. Them is fighting herds? Oh, that is great. No, 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 no. The Google Doc you made for what my abilities are. Yeah, because I need to re-bookmark it since I don't have it bookmarked since I'm on a reset computer, you know? The heck is Blaze Blue? At here. Well then. You know what? I gotta give props where props are due. I don't. I had to clear out a lot of emails, man. I don't know. Just link me it again. Just send me the freaking link. You're really gonna be a pain in the butt, aren't you? Oh yeah, do that before anything else while we're waiting. Do that. You should probably get ready for your trip before anything else. Yeah. So, you a judge or a player this time? I know you are able to be a Beyblade judge. Magic. Hello? Did Magic die? Oh, Sag. Okay, cool. Of course it is. That's the whole point. Did I send the announcement in my server? I did. Okay. I'm gonna use Whooper's server to promote too. He won't yell at me. Nah, actually, he doesn't care if I promote in the server. It's like the whole thing. Here. One last thing to do. Here. Yeah, probably. Wooper would do that only because he thinks it'd be funny. That's why he'd do it. He wouldn't actually care. He'd just do it because he thinks it'd be funny. Like, that is just how Wooper is. If he thinks it's funny, it's happening. Regardless of what you say. That is just how my guy is. Google. Actually, did I link you my character, Brandon? Uh, can you send me the PDF file? Please? Please? Brandon, I swear! It's on my old disk version of my hard drive because I had to reset. Why? Hey. Alright. Well, worst comes to worst, so I'll just have to remake it real quick. I hope that's not the case, but you know. Nope, not there. Where did it go? Friggin', I'll just remake it real quick. Hold on. It's not hard to remake. We're all still level 1 and I literally didn't do anything. Like, it's not hard to remake. Give me a minute. I... No, I think I healed it by the end because I used the healing on myself. Didn't I? Oh well, we can just say I'm healed. It's whatever. Not like it'll affect too much. I'm healed, and if not, someone can come into chat and yell at me if they want. Like, I don't freaking care. We still waiting for magic? Where's the bag? Okay. Then yeah, I still got time to remake my character for this. Make copy. That's what I was asking if you had it. Because it should be in there. I just don't know where it is in the DMs. If you still have it, send it to me. That's much easier. The fucking. Aha! There it is. Thank you. I was trying to figure out where it was. Because if we have it, that's much easier. Hero name, the dealer. Perfect. Right. Anyways, back to waiting for magic. Magic is dead. Wild. Alright, cool. D&D thing is ready for me. Now we just wait for magic. Jacob Madge. Pikachu. Now we wait for Pikachu. Only hippopotamus. Y'all ever just start singing a random song and get it stuck in your head, even though it's not even remotely timed to be singing the song? Only hippopotamus. Do. Magic is dead. I'm gonna message him. Is your printer broken? Is your printer broken? What happened to you? Just your printer broken. What's going on, Magic? Actually, say something real quick. I just realized I never set up the Discord sound on OBS for this scene. Whoops! Discord MHAA. What? What you say to me, Willis?
I said do it quick before he starts.
I mean, we've already started, but you guys were not heard the entirety of me streaming Pokemon X, I don't think.
Oh.
Oh, it's funny.
Whoops! Unless that's set up on my. Hold on, I need to check now. Oh, wait, no, I set it up on that scene. Why did I not set it up on this one then? Hold on. The heck? Okay. Who's what? Oh, I messaged you. Did your printer break or something? What's going on?
Actually, did Mom's printer actually is broken. I had to go find Dad and get him to get his up. So yeah.
Fun!
So, yes.
Alright, cool. Y'all are heard now. Because I definitely didn't forget to add the Discord source to this. No,
Yes,
never.
definitely did.
Nope, I'd never do that. I don't know what you're talking about, Willis. Alright, Brandon, we're waiting for Magic. I guess you're not in Roll20 anymore. Magic, where you
Roll20
go?
anymore?
No,
Nope.
you're not.
Why am
Where
I
are
not
you
in
fucking...
Roll20 anymore?
I don't know, you're not.
I don't know.
There you are. Okay, we're ready to go, Brandon.
Apparently, it did that because I was just off the tab for too long.
Yeah, it does that
Brandon,
for me too.
ready to go. Do you need us to tell you where we left
Okay.
off with notes, or do you have it up?
Oh, yeah, I should probably bring that up.
I remember. Give me like a second. I'm the notes. I just forgot to reopen that Google Doc.
Fair.
Yep.
I also been for a little today, so I woke up way earlier than normal.
Brandon wakes up early. What reality did we slip into?
I don't know, and I don't appreciate it.
Just I don't know, and I don't like it.
I mean, I've already got a 4.5 hour drive tomorrow. I better get enough sleep.
Okay. So where we left off was originally Magic and Haley walked into a room. There was 3 doors on each side. You guys searched all. Haley searched all the doors on the left. Magic searched all the doors on the right.
Yeah.
And the middle door on the right. No, on the last door on the right side, Magic found Odd Eyes.
Just in a chair.
And
The gang's all here.
Just
Yep.
just
you're
here.
found on the ground.
I
Knocked
wasn't
the
even on a
fuck out,
chair.
dude.
We got.
No, you were on
We
the
have finally
ground, knocked
achieved
the
the
fuck
Smash
out.
Ultimate. Everyone is here.
To be fair, I basically had the shortcut because these two had to find the way out. I just got put here because I decided to be a prick.
Because you got bonked on
Well,
the
out of-
head, yes.
Yeah, you got bonked on the
Proud-
head.
Out of everyone, technically, Haley had the easiest way here because she wasn't shot at. She didn't get her arm broken.
She didn't have to kick down a door.
Yeah.
My character had to freaking forcefully relocate his arm.
Okay, anyways, so now you guys are staying after talking to the essentially living room. You guys are now heading to the last door on the far end.
I mean, yeah, okay.
And
I guess
hopefully
we're
our
doing
way
that.
out of here.
Hopefully.
As we're walking, my character says to the other two, "So, how'd y'all get here? I was kind of just dragged here forcefully."
Who do I face it?
Oh, and also, this
Yeah,
place
shit,
is an
okay.
illusion. I just say that and just
Didn't
keep
you mention that
walking.
before?
Yeah, I was about to say, you
I
mentioned
just
that
turn
before.
around, give the unicorn a like death glare of confirmation, and just walk forward again.
Oh, okay.
So, what would you guys like to do? Push open the door, kick it down.
I
I
say
I
think
I,
just
I
pushing it
just
open
look
is
at the
fine.
unicorn. I'm like, hey, you feel like breaking things?
I
let's
mean,
not-
if you
let's
really
not
want
break
me to.
something.
Break it
No.
open!
No, no, no.
I just yell, trying to
No.
cut off the other one as much as I can.
So you try to push open the door.
Yes.
I'll just let's just keep it light here.
Let's just
I'm
push
like,
it open.
oh, y'all are no fun.
Let's not kick it open.
Y'all are no freaking
The
fun.
What?
door.
Do you know how many things I've kicked open? It's a lot.
No, I know.
How many
I
people
kind of
that
was
Clips
knocked
have
out and
killed?
dragged here.
Anyways, as you go to try to push open the door does not budge.
Okay. I
Okay.
draw from my deck of cards.
Oh,
Oh
great.
fuck! That's the thing I forgot to pull up.
Great.
Quarter. Oh, I knew I was forgetting a singular actual page.
I draw from my deck of cards, really hoping for like a jack, or not a jack, a wild joker.
There it is.
Yes.
Do me a favor. Set an alarm for 1 hour from now.
I gotta actually go. Damn it! Wait, did I do have this one save good. Okay. I didn't think I did, so I just went through 30 different pages. Anyways,
Anyways, I draw from the top of my deck.
Yep.
Brandon?
and
Yes?
you get Club Warrior Man. I don't
Wait,
remember
what do I get? You cut
You
out.
got Club. I was the
You
Queen
cut-
of Clubs, Warriors
Queen
Man.
of clubs. Alright.
Yeah, hold on. Give me a
What is
quarter
it?
second. I'm switching over to my phone.
Yeah, do that, because you're cutting out a lot.
Yeah, that was inaudible.
Yes. Let's just hope we don't run anything that's gonna make me say no
There we go.
and burn. Let's burn it.
My character is all for punching his way out of this with no restraint whatsoever.
What's a restraint?
My character probably would not know the meaning of that word. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I mean, I see his door, and it's just so tempting to kick it.
My character has no restraint because he just doesn't give a crap. He's just like, yeah, I'm here.
Okay, so
This is survival of the
you drew
fittest nowadays.
warriors. You drew Warriors Command.
I need to
Currently
actually
does
pull up what that
absolutely
does.
nothing.
Hmm.
It gives as a hold on, here I can read it to you. As a bonus action, give an ally within 30 feet a temporary melee damage boost.
Actually, no,
Their
I
next
could use
melee
that
attack
on
deals an
magic so we
additional
can crush the door by
2.
kicking it. I
Oh,
could do
that's
that actually.
that does not need to be 2d18.
2d18, yes. That's a dice. No,
2d8
actually,
damage.
actually,
18.
I have idea. So I look to magic and I'm like, hey, or I look to the unicorn and I'm like, hey, would you like some help increasing your power temporarily to ensure that door breaks?
Oh,
You really
great.
want to bust that door down, don't you?
I mean, you tried pushing it open; it's not budging. So, yes or no? No, I say yay or nay.
I look around like, what do you like? If I say nay, you're just gonna think I'm saying no.
I tell him, okay, yes or no, then you degenerate.
I mean, I'm not gonna say no to kicking down a door. That
I
really deserves it.
didn't use the Queen of Clubs on magic.
Okay.
Time
So
to absolutely charge and slam this motherfucking door.
I'm just
down.
like, okay, your next attack should be buffed by quite a bit, actually.
Great.
So have fun. Let's deal with the story now. I like pat him on his shoulder, trying to reach up, patting him on his shoulder, like have fun.
Okay, so adds 2d8 to the roll. What's your like normal I can't
Damage for a
remember what the
kick.
hell is Yeah, what is on your actual character sheet for the
For kick,
I think it was like yeah, the kick.
I mean the base kick is just 1d4 plus tech.
So it's
Okay,
1d4
so let's
plus
do
tech
that.
plus 2d8.
Yeah, plus 2d8.
So 1d4 plus 2d8 plus 2.
Yup.
Dice. I gotta roll these.
Wow, nat 1. Nice. A nat 1 and a nat 8.
And a nat 4. Everything
So
is
what's that?
natural.
5 plus 8, 15 plus 2, 17? Does that break the door down?
Oh yeah, no, the door like gets absolutely obliterated. It
I draw
folds in
from the
half.
top of my deck again and just say, good job. Let's go forward, and motion to go forward.
Oh.
And
I
then
would
I
like to
look
let
back.
you know.
Huh?
I would like to let you know. That was a pole door. You didn't have to shatter it off its hinges.
And nice.
We didn't have to, but it was fun.
Yeah, we
I'm just
do.
like, look, man, we're the villain base, alright? It's a little broken door
Look,
here and
look a little
there.
property damage among the villains, okay?
Exactly. They destroyed our world. It's only fair we pay them back a little.
I mean, they're just kidnapping innocents.
Okay,
Yeah. My
as
character
the
at this point really
door-
has no moral compass except innocents are to be left alone. His only moral ground is innocents are not to be touched. That's like his only moral standing at this point.
Clearly.
yeah, so as magic, as you kick the door, as it folds in half from just the amount of strength, you can hear it hit something, and then slowly like the sound of like metal falling down the steps.
Ah, it
Essentially, I
goes
can't think of
down.
like the sound.
It's metal clanging against stairs, going like a frickin'
At a
like
decline.
like a metal bar just constantly clanging against the step. Yeah.
Essentially. So, as you guys walk up to the what used to be a pole door,
What used to be.
you can see a staircase just going down for what seems like infinity, but there are torches lining on each side.
I would like to draw from the top of my deck again and take
No.
the front and just be like, all right, follow me, guys.
So you're drawing from your deck.
Yeah, and then I'll motion to the other two to just stay behind me.
I look at Magic and I'm like, why did we agree to have this guy follow us?
You got the Ten of Spades, Featherfall.
Nice! I store
Oh.
that for later use.
Okay.
And I say, I motion to just follow me. And as we're walking down the stairs,
great.
I'm just gonna ask the other two. So, how'd y'all end up here? Because I quite don't remember. I see we have a unicorn here. Is that like your quirk, or what exactly happened there?
Well, you don't encounter many of me in the wild, do you?
I don't think so, but I'm curious because I've seen many weirder things.
This might be a good time to change back, just if only to prove that yes, I am in fact human and not just a horse.
So you just like transform into your human horse hybrid form. I'm just like, oh, okay, you're a transformation quirk. I see. That makes sense. I look to the fox, who has fox using a tail and is full human, and just like, so what's your deal? I see you have fox using a tail, but from what I've seen, your reaction time is minimum, to say the best.
You don't need to burn her like that.
Look, man, my power's
Very-
related to cards. I'm not necessarily considered the strongest, alright? So, I'm used to it. I'm not gonna hold back.
Seriously, dude.
Especially when there's any doors in our way.
I'm still looking dead back at the fox, like asking, so, seriously, what's your power? I see you have fox use. Is that all? Like, what's going on here?
As well, when I get more power, I can turn into a very giant fox.
So what, you like some kind of fox human hybrid? Like,
Sure. let's go with that.
interesting. Well, I've asked y'all enough. Got any questions about my power?
Beyond the cards?
Yeah, beyond the cards.
I don't know if there's anything beyond the cards, honestly. But I do know that some of my cards are, well, I say some, but it's more like every card on the deck has a unique power set. Like, every card is based on number and suit. And the Joker has its own thing entirely.
Oh, great.
So, that's the thing, I
So
guess.
as you
Just
guys,
tell me the Joker doesn't summon a giant bat person.
Oh,
No, I think that's one of the options, but it's like a pool of 1 to 20. I'm not sure what I'll do, actually.
Great.
And then I just look
Why
back
did the
towards
turnover
walking
thing
down the
just pop up on
stairs.
my screen?
Okay, go ahead, Brendan.
I don't know. I don't know why it popped up. Anyways, so as you guys are walking down this staircase for what feels like already a couple hours,
It's been like
as you
5
continue,
minutes.
it's been like 5 minutes, but it feels like an
I
hour.
was fucking illusion.
Just because there's no change. The walls are the exact same, the floors are the exact same, the ceiling looks exactly the same. It is just a continuously going down staircase.
Yeah. So what's going on? What happens?
I would like you all to roll a d20
Roll 1d20.
for
Got it.
insight.
Roll perception, you mean?
That's the one. I'm a little tired right now. Leave me alone.
16.
14.
Sapphire needs to roll.
Yeah, getting.
I was waiting. I was like, come on.
Yeah.
Oh,
Damn.
Haley don't see crap.
Ouch.
Somehow the perception fox build is the one that doesn't see anything.
Okay.
And the one who's like the dumbest of the group sees something.
Yeah.
So, Brian,
That's like the wizard rolling
as
a
you
20 on intimidation.
as you guys are still walking down these steps, you slowly start to feel like this is just an endless loop of continuation.
I look to Magic and I say, for some reason, this feels like it's an endless hallway that's like constantly resetting us. You mind doing me a favor and just kicking it in and breaking the hallway itself? We fall, we'll
Like
take
kick
some
the
damage,
wall?
fine, but this. No, I mean like break the stairs under us. Something feels wrong here. I look to Magic asking him this dead serious. Just like, please, something feels off here, man. I don't know what, but something feels off.
I look at Magic and I shake my head. Do not do this. I
I
don't.
think a Magic character also feels something's off though, so he'd probably be more inclined to follow me instead. But
Yeah, something's definitely wrong, but the floor beneath us?
okay, fine. Kick the wall in then to the side of us.
So
Do
you gotta
something.
kick
This
the wall,
feels
Magic?
wrong.
Yeah, I'll give the wall a kick.
Okay, so
After all, this
I'm
is
not
a
gonna
Super
make
Mario 64 kind of area. Wall kicks will work.
I'm not gonna make you roll anything. So as you go to kick the wall, as you are slightly turned, because I'm assuming you transformed back into unicorn version.
Yo.
So as you're turned to get ready to kick the wall, out of the corner of your eye, you see the door still like 4 feet behind you. But like the room inside it looks slightly different from what you can just barely see. But as you kick the wall, nothing happens. You kind of scuff up your hoofs a little.
I look to
Just some
Magic.
slight
I'm like,
discomfort.
what's
like a
wrong? You
little
seemed a little
sprain.
distracted. Noticing the wall didn't take any damage, I look. What's wrong? Thought the wall would have taken some damage at least. What happened?
Look back.
I looked
turn
back. I'm like, wait, that's not where we came from. What the heck?
Yeah. What? What?
I then motioned everyone to follow me as we walked towards the door. We're all just like walking back towards the door now.
Sure, let him pull aggro.
Yeah.
I mean, my character has no regard for anything, so he probably would. My character's only regard is for innocent lives. He doesn't give a crap about anything else.
So you guys just go back towards the.
Go back and see
Y'all-
what's up with the room.
Yeah. Go back to the door.
Okay, so as you guys go back to the door, as you guys walk up to it,
Does it just
nothing
teleport?
happens. You just enter the room.
Oh.
So, I really wanted like some suspense, and I'm like, fuck it. I don't care about the
Yeah.
suspense.
Ah, nice.
But as you enter, or as you go to enter the room, it looks essentially the same as the other one, but the glass-like floor underneath you. Now you can see something somewhat like down in the distance that seems
A random question.
almost.
Does feather falling allow me to target multiple people? Or just me?
What does it say?
I don't know. I can't find it.
Feather fall instantly
I think it
reduce
says
you. No,
word.
it's just you.
Ooh. Alright. So next question.
So, anyways,
Before we continue, after I use Featherfall, could I immediately draw from my deck hoping for something else?
well, because you've already stowed that card, then you would use it. Yes, you would be able to.
Okay, cool. Alright, continue.
Anyways, so as you as you're going to enter the room, the glass-like floor is still the same, but as you kind of look underneath it, you can see what looks to be kind of a big eye
Okay.
that's
Not-
just not moving, not like fully blinking, but like a lizard's like slight little bit of a
I just look to the other two,
little
I'm
slight
like,
skin over it.
man, All for One really did a number on this world, didn't he?
Yeah.
That is one creepy eye.
You can say that again.
Exactly.
Alright, hey. Sorry, I never got your name, Mr. Unicorn. Looks to the unicorn like. Never got your name. What's your name? So
You
I'm
can
gonna
call
call
me
you
Ukio.
Unicorn. Ukio, okay. Hey, Ukio, you mind carefully breaking a piece of the glass floor for me? I have a feather falling card. I'm gonna go down there and see what's up.
Oh, great.
Are you sure that's safe?
Mark?
Y'all can go in the hallway if you don't want to risk falling in. I have feather falling card. I'm gonna see what's up. I got no fear here.
I just glance over at my companions and just go,
Just
just
like,
kinda
I
give-
think this
give
one
a
has a
little,
few screws
should
loose.
I look?
I think Magic's characters just think this one has a few screws loose.
I'm not thinking, I'm knowing.
I'm pretty sure this one might be a little insane.
Even I knew it the first minute you decided to have the door kicked in. The door and the wall kicked in. My character's like, okay, something is definitely wrong with this person.
Well, again, he has no real moral compass, so he's just like the only. So noticing
Good.
your
So now we know that all it takes to trap you is a moral maze.
no. So like
Seriously.
my character noticing you guys seem to be hesitant, I'm just like, look, man, I grew up in a place where anyone who didn't struggle to survive died instantly, alright? All for One screwed me over too much. The only people who are safe are innocents. Everyone else could, well, let's just say there's no mercy there.
Fun.
Talk about vengeful.
All for One made this world a living nightmare, man. He already wants my head on a platter. Giving him another reason to hunt me down is something I'm more than willing to do. Let the big guy come after us for all I care.
Is there any other way to potentially get down there?
Other than kicking a hole in the glass.
Are you
Brandon?
asking me?
I'd assume
Yeah.
so.
I thought you guys were like trying to like brainstorm in
I
yourselves. So I was over
assume
here
what's
just
happening is
being
my
mean,
character's
purely
trying to
silent.
but
convince
also
them,
we need a little
but they're
input on
also
this.
kind of just ignoring me trying to look around to see if there's a safer way to do this.
Yeah, because we think that you're insane.
Like,
As
I
as you
mean,
guys
again, the think is a bit of a light word for that.
Okay, we know this dude is insane. How's that?
Accurate.
so
How is
as you
that?
guys
We know this person is insane.
as you guys look around the completely empty room minus the singular chandelier in the ceiling, you see nothing.
No door, no nothing.
No door, no nothing.
do I
There's just
notice them
complete
trying to
marble
look
walls.
for other ways out at all? Do I notice them?
Very much so. They are not being discreet
Okay,
about it.
so I'm like, look, man, y'all see nothing's here. Just break a small controlled area in the glass and I'll drop down, alright?
Hmm.
Uh,
Is the chandelier over the eye by any chance?
It is in the direct center of the room. And by the looks, or as you're looking down the glass pit, it essentially looks like the eye takes up the entirety of the square, essentially, hole.
right.
Do I have any way of getting up to the chandelier?
Uh, no.
Parkour's off the
There's,
freaking
it is,
walls.
the room is, what was it, like like 15 by 15, I think?
Yeah, you said that last time. Okay.
Yeah.
So again,
Yeah,
I just looked
15
to
by
Magic. I'm like,
15-foot room.
alright, guys, you guys aren't really being subtle. Well, you just break a freaking hole in the ground so I can feather fall down there and see what's going on. I'll yell back up. Like,
I was thinking of knocking the chandelier down there, but that might be a bit difficult.
look, I have feather falling, but it's good for only me. So y'all break me a single spot I could jump down, and I'll see if I can toss you up a rope or some crap. Or like, heck, anyone have rope? I'll take it down with me as I fall down.
I do not.
I have nothing.
I have no rope.
Random question. Would Magic's unicorn form have, like, horse mane hair?
What hair?
Horse mane
That's
hair.
a
Yeah.
question for Magic.
I would
I'm
assume
like,
so.
I looked at the unicorn and I'm just like, we could make a rope out of your unicorn mane hair if we don't have anything else.
There would not be enough unicorn hair.
No, I would not.
I'm not sure my hair is any stronger than just hair, anyways.
Look, man,
But-
I don't.
but-
Oh wait, no, wait. Do I still have Brandon? Because when I asked you if I could make my character this, you said I have a hoverboard card thing, right? Do I still have that, or did they confiscate it?
You do have it, but it does not have the capabilities of like going down slowly, because it only hovers a couple like meters
But
off the
would
ground.
it soften the blow of the people on it?
No,
No.
it would plummet straight down and at such a speed that your legs would essentially snap
Could
if you do
I?
it from a high.
Could I? Actually,
You're
I'm gonna
really
ask
trying to make your
everyone here. Does
hoverboard work.
anyone here know anything about working with scrap technology?
Nope.
Like,
Oh.
okay, so I'm gonna try to like modify the hoverboard so it can slowly go down with 3 people on it.
Right.
And I just pull out a card hoverboard and I'm like, give me a minute, I'm gonna try something, and just start rewiring it on the freaking ground. Just like,
Roll. You know what? If this succeeds, I will allow you to fix it. Or not fix it, but do it. If it doesn't, you're losing it. I would like to let you know that.
fair enough.
Roll a D100.
Oh boy. Roll
80,
1d.
80 or better, it works.
89!
Anything lower than that. Damn.
It's meant to be.
Okay, so
I
as
just
you
I just
somehow
pull out my card hoverboard from like a pocket somewhere and it's like auto unminimizes. And I start rewiring card hoverboard and the other two just see a card hoverboard out of nowhere just getting worked on by me. I'm like, give me a second, I'm making a hoverboard so we can all safely go down without hassle. Give me a minute.
So as you tinker with it, and you even surprise yourself of
I was just
how
like,
you
I don't
actually
think
get
I
it
actually understood this. I just think it works somehow, but you know what? Sure.
to
So
somehow like
basically the essence
remove the
of
limiter.
coding.
Yeah, exactly.
Pretty
It's,
much.
Code
it's
works.
just held together by duct tape and it works.
So now you have removed the set limiter of how far it will hover.
Cool.
Essentially.
I'm just like, alright, everyone hop on, then I'm gonna need this, I'm gonna need Ukio to break the floor. This is a hoverboard that'll slowly lower us down, no issue.
Great. Okay.
Oh boy.
Joke's on you. I made it so you broke it anyways. I'm kidding.
That would be a way to TPK, just splat on the ground.
New D&D session.
No, but I looked at I looked at Ukio and the Fox, and I'm just like, alright, I made us a way to safely get down. I need y'all to hop on, and someone to break the floor.
Oh, great. All right, I get on
Oh,
the
boy.
hoverboard because I'm just like, this is crazy, but whatever.
I guess
Look,
it's
we don't
kicking
have
time.
anything else to do.
No, don't.
I guess it's time to go smash the floor because that's all I'm good for. I feel like a horse Hulk over here.
Alright, so what does Magic need to roll to smash the floor in?
Nothing. It is just a glass floor. It's not
Okay.
even that thick.
So the floor just shatters as the hoverboard
The
just
en-
starts slowly going
I was
down.
still hoping to
Yeah.
do that with the chandelier, but that doesn't seem very likely.
Yeah, the entire floor just as you slam into essentially right in front of the doorway, you see massive cracks span the floor as it just gives out.
Great.
And
Goodness,
the
that's neat,
hoverboard's
even for
just
glass.
slow, and the hoverboard just starts slowly descending, just like in rocks one way, rocks the other way, pendulum motion. Just like all three of us go
Essentially,
in pendulum motion down.
yeah, I was about to say it's like if you drop a leaf from like the top of the air and it's like that.
I looked at the other two. I'm like, see, I told you this would work. I actually had no clue if I wired this right, but it seems I did.
As you're dropping down the square hole with the kind of torches lining the side, the eye doesn't seem like it's getting any closer. Like it's still at that far off distance.
Oh, great.
But it also doesn't seem like you guys are falling.
I
Are you
try
sure this
I
thing is
try to
working?
run my hand over the air and see if I feel like an invisible floor or something.
Oh, great. We just
So
broke that for nothing.
It won't be nothing, but
It's only nothing if we get ourselves trapped.
so
exactly.
Yay.
As you're saying that you are putting your hand essentially kind of
I'm
below
like
your
reaching
hoverboard.
it over the hoverboard to see if there's some kind of invisible floor or platform or something.
Okay, so as you reach out to kind of like feel if there's anything, you feel essentially a complete hard, cold surface.
I tell the other two, don't worry, I'll activate feather falling, stay on the hoverboard, and I just walk off after activating feather falling.
Oh, great.
Yeah, you just fall. I'm kidding. That would be funny. Be like you felt like a hard surface, hard cold
Well, to
surface.
be fair,
You
feather
step
falling
off,
would
you
mean I take no
fucking.
damage from it, so you
I
know.
know. It would still be funny.
It would be. But so what happens? Do I just walk onto an invisible cold hard surface?
Yeah, you essentially just you walk onto a completely.
Do the other two see me on nothing?
Yes, they see you on absolutely nothing. It's a
I'm
full
just like,
clear surface. It looks as if you're just walking on air.
well, something feels off here.
You can say that again.
Yeah, yeah.
I now draw from the top of my deck because I use feather falling.
Come on, load quicker. Please. One of these.
Please,
Oh,
please, please, please.
Hold on. The entire page just went blank. Give me 1 second.
Nice.
There we go. You get come on. 2 of diamonds.
2 diamonds. Which one was
Shard shot.
Oh, nice. Okay. I store it for later, and then I look to the other 2. Well, I guess it's safe to walk off the hoverboard because I'm standing on air and I don't know how.
Gotta be something there.
I guess so, but it seems to be invisible. Okay, my character after
I
saying
mean,
that
you're the one who
would,
said it was an illusion, so.
my character after saying that would try to find any like sign at all of like a fake wall or something he could go through to get out of this place. Like he's looking for
So you're
anything
kinda
that would
just like-
be like, there's where we go. He's looking for even like a slight pebble off or something. Like he's looking as in depth as he can.
Roll 1d20 for me.
Roll 1d27. Cool. Oh wow.
Oh wow.
I
Damn.
tell the other 2, well, I guess I'm just not able to see it, but someone else look around. There must be something we could use to get out of here
Yeah,
around
so
here.
you saw absolutely nothing. It looks like you're just standing on air.
But I
and the
look
walls
to
look
the other 2 and
perfectly
I'm just
fine.
like, alright. Yo, look around as in depth as you possibly can. We must be able to find something to get out of here.
All right, I will.
Oh.
16.
that's
Nice.
better than what did you get a minute ago? 14? Yeah, 4. No,
Yeah,
not
she
even
got
14.
6.
6.
She got what I got.
nothing. I got
Damn.
nothing. I'm blind as a horse. I'm
You're
blind as a
blinder
horse
than
with
me.
blinders.
Okay, anyways. So, as you're kind of looking around, Haley, you see something that looks oddly kind of see-through, as if it was like a window. But you
Hi.
aren't able to
Hello.
Quiver, come here, girl.
fully
Here,
tell
baby.
what it is.
God damn it.
Oh,
come here.
I say out loud, anyone see anything? Because I can't see crap.
I do.
Hey, I'm mainly saying this
You
for
do?
Haley's sake. Wait, Haley, I gotta show you something.
And Magic, you see what looks to be
But Magic rolled a
butterfly.
3. How does he see anything?
Because Magic went stupid.
This is my
So
friend about.
Magic thinks that he saw a butterfly.
He's just hallucinating a freaking butterfly.
I just casually ignore the butterfly. I'm not looking for I'm not chasing butterflies right now.
No. What we do instead is you start chasing. I'm like, dude, what are you chasing? There's nothing there.
Goodness, you actually have an actual horse now.
Anyway.
No. Anyways, yeah, yo.
Anyways.
Anyone see anything?
Quiver.
I do. There's a window to your.
I tell her
Right.
lead the way. And real quick,
Yeah?
before we continue,
Oh.
everyone, are we good to take like
Huh?
a 5-minute break? I need to use the bathroom.
Possibly. I think
Yeah,
Morris said
I'm
he
by
was
I'm
me.
gonna go grab a
and
bowl
pay
for these
me.
pretzels.
He was like,
Fair
oh, I
enough.
want to take you out, basically. That's like a date.
Give me 1 second. I will also be right back.
But,
Me
yeah.
too.
But, you know. Same, guys. One second, guys. Oh, how's everyone doing? How's all the stuff going?
Doing okay.
And I'm watching my friend's dog. Guess he's going to Walmart. And the dog has separation anxiety, like Haley.
Oh, poor puppy. Also, hey.
Poor doggo.
Do I have to talk about the 5 years?
I get irritated.
Quiver, come here.
When shit starts falling out of
No,
the
God damn it.
Wait, what's its
Come here.
name?
Huh?
Does not eat about
What's
this
its
big.
name?
You're planning on
Quiver.
doing-
Her name is Quiver.
Don't worry, I'm taking it out.
He did have a dog named Oreo, but the problem is he got hit by a car.
Oh,
Yeah, that would be
And
a
but the
problem.
person is well, here's the thing, if he caught the guy, he would have fucking probably shot him. Because this guy purposely turned into the dog.
Yeah.
Plus, I was
I
doing
could-
some other
I
stuff
could-
earlier, trying to clean out
Quiver,
the closet.
calm down.
and shit kept falling. I was just like, I
I'm
can't
holding the
walk
puppy dog. She's not liking it, but she's actually calm.
my grandmother's dog is waiting outside my door because I closed it on her.
But thank you for doing that.
Yeah, no, Haley, think about that separation anxiety, but think about it when me and you were dating. When you would whenever I say I'd go out into town.
I don't fear the
I'm not saying it's a bad thing,
Oh
but
yeah, we're still doing the thing.
you were caring for me, but yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Fair enough.
You're lucky I don't have my old phone.
Yes, I say we don't have our old messages.
So who died yet? Did anyone die?
No one has died yet, thankfully.
Damn, I'm thought you're still alive.
About like that much left in the bag.
Where'd Ryan go?
We kicked the door open,
Whoa.
but it was a pole
Yeah,
door. Ryan got the big idea and like,
Wait, hold up. Are you
Door.
saying Ryan just kicked open a pole door?
no, Ryan had magic kick open a pole door.
Yep.
And then
Him.
Ryan wanted and then we went back through a door.
Magic. Hold up. Is
into
your
a,
profile
uh,
picture a freaking Beyblade
I always touch the dial.
for your
So
banner?
the background is actually a custom one. Yes.
Just hear beep beep.
Okay. You know, I actually bought Beyblades for a for $3.
This I'm actually going to a 2-day Beyblade tournament in over the
Where?
weekend.
Fun.
Yeah. Also, hey, do you guys think this is a good gift for a friend? He got me a ring that had my birthstone for my birthday, like type of gift, or like not as birthday, but like as a gift.
Nope, you guys are totally dating.
And what I did was I got him a Technic Lego. It's the Jesco Kozenzeg. How do you say it? Car.
Nope, you guys are dating.
Yeah.
Maybe, maybe not. I'm not denying it or agreeing.
It's in the world. It's in the stream VOD.
It's in the
There's a
stream.
Jesco. Who said? Wait, who said I was straight? Who knows? I might be gay or bi. I don't know.
Who knows?
Brandon is definitely gay.
Totally. I freaking had some pretzels stuck underneath my tongue and I was trying to move it.
Oh wait, no, Ryan's streaming, so I can't sing it. Damn. Wait, no, hold up. I just realized I can do this.
Golly.
Freaking, freaking muted him or deafened him. Quiver,
You
come here.
absolute little banana.
Yes, I am a silly goose. How do you know? What made you realize?
Do you give 15 molt or times 3 molt?
What do you mean?
Not a Sour Patch Kid steak. Oh
It's a
no.
Velociraptor reference. There's 2 Jokers that are just bananas.
Oh,
Oh
God.
god. Do you peel
He gives
upwards or
times
downwards?
3.
Oh,
Oh, so
Funny
here,
thing
you
is
guys want
the
something
Velociraptor
funny?
Jokers are named after real bananas. And the Cavendish banana is currently the most popular one in the world. Which is why it... But it
Hey, I
it
got a
basically
question for y'all
replaced a
when
previous
you
banana
switch.
called the Gros Michel. And the Gros
Yeah.
Michel kind of died out for the most part due to some banana plague.
You're okay. Alrighty. Hey, I got a question for y'all. What is a resting heart rate to you guys?
what is it? What?
And no, 0 is not an answer. what is like a resting BPM, like beats per minute? What do you think the resting beat per minute is? Like a decent sized.
Oh, you don't
Anything
want to
below
hear
20.
mine. No.
Apparently,
how
mine
many
confused the
Anything, bel-
doctors. Here's the thing,
anything
my
below mine.
no, here's the thing. The doctor was kind of confused. She's like, "Do you normally have this low of heart rate?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" I'm clocking you in at 45 beats per minute when the normal is around 60. Like, I don't know. I've never checked my heart rate and stuff. She was like, "Well, yours is ranging around 40 to 50, and that's really low than average." I'm like, "Oh, okay." Yeah, but no, apparently I
Barely
fucking confused
alive.
the hell out of the doctors because apparently they've never seen that a person with that low of heart rate and still be good up and running.
You want to know about confusing a doctor? I've got a little story for you.
Oh
No,
boy.
I have a story for you as well. I have a possible hernia, which they say, "Oh no, it's probably just liquid now," and then they're saying, "Oh, but we can't figure out what's causing you chest pain every time you press down there on the possible hernia." They don't know why it's and they fucking did a CT as well. Still paying that off.
You guys don't want to
Anyways,
hear.
at one point, I used to work at Amazon in one of their warehouses, right?
Oh no, not Amazon. Oh no, I've heard so many stories.
And at one point, they did one of their little health things, and they actually got somebody in who would check your blood pressure. Which,
Oh, I don't want to know my blood
you
pressure.
know, from the start, and you know,
Good
as you get
girl.
through the break.
Welcome back, pleb.
I get
Welcome
my blood pressure taken while I'm resting.
What?
I've basically just been doing nothing. I've been sitting at the computer for half an hour waiting for my shift to start. So I've been doing like literally
Ugh.
nothing.
All right, so we able
Yeah.
to continue now? We ready
Keep
to go?
going. No.
I
We're
am in the
letting,
middle of a
we're
story, so
letting
hold on a
Magic
second.
finish his time story.
So I go out and I work for like 3 hours before my first break comes, right? And I'm not
Yeah.
I'm not a slow guy. I'm sitting there working at like a little over
Light speed?
200% of the expected rate. I'm
Mhm.
fast. I am booking it. I go back, I get my blood pressure taken a second time, and
Still the same?
it dropped very slightly.
What the fuck?
After 3
That's
hours of sorting things in the bins at about, I think it was like 210% rate at that time.
Oh.
All right.
I
So,
have
we able to
no
continue?
clue how my blood pressure went down
Yes.
there.
Would you like to hear what? One time
like
I
to
got my
continue? Yes,
blood
we
pressure.
would.
How about we
Hold
continue?
on. Hold on. Everyone else got to tell their stories. The DM wants to as well. Let's mess
Oh,
it
who's
up.
telling a story?
I'm already
Haley?
telling
Okay.
a story. Everything that's
Hold
happening
on.
is your story.
Yeah.
Hold on. I went to the
Yeah,
doctor one
dickhead.
time and I gave someone a semi heart attack because mine was at like 160.
Oh my god.
That's
And that was my
pretty high,
resting
isn't it?
heart rate.
All right. Let's continue.
Anyways, let's continue. Just some good pretzels.
Mm.
Goddamn.
Yes, pretzels are now in canonically the universe. They are now in the
Yes,
universe.
each of you
currently
now
where
have a
we're at.
little bag of like airplane
It's
pretzels.
just like, where the heck did these airplane pretzel bags come from? All airlines are
Quiver.
dead.
No.
Airlines don't exist
No.
anymore.
Come
The
here.
heck?
Come here. Lay down. Quiver.
Your hoverboard has like a little compartment for pretzels.
I'm like, I don't
Oh
remember
god, who
putting
has a
those in there,
hoverboard?
but hey, anyone want pretzels?
Wait, hold up.
It
Did I
might be a
just hear
little
Ryan
stale.
has a hoverboard?
Yeah.
Hey, Brandon, can I text you something? I got an idea for you.
Oh God.
All right.
Brandon,
Anyways,
trust me,
what
you'll
were we
love it.
doing? We were following Haley to the window thing, right?
Yes. You're
Yep.
following me to the window.
Okay. So we're following Haley. What do? What's going on now?
We go through it.
I'm waiting for
Brandon,
Brandon to
Haley?
actually
DMs.
explain what's going on.
Brandon.
Hold on, give me a quarter second, fucking Xander.
Yeah.
Oh no, Xander. What did you send him?
Something
That would
fucking
be funny,
hilarious.
but no.
Okay, since he's not gonna do it, I basically said if Ryan goes fast on the hoverboard, he has to every so often he has to roll an agility check to not fall off.
I mean,
Wow.
my hoverboard doesn't really have a fast setting. It's kind of there as like
Dude,
just-
I fucking tried to go on a hoverboard, and all I remember was my head meeting the back of my head meeting the asphalt.
I could probably make it go fast, but currently it goes like 3 miles an hour at top speed.
That sounds like a skill issue.
Right?
I could
Anyways,
walk faster
so
than
explain what's happening.
Oh,
As
crap,
you
I'm
guys
getting
are
called.
walking
See ya,
up,
guys.
Bye.
Adios. As you guys are walking up to what Haley says is a window, you start to see, like, all of you guys are able to see a little, like, like the outline of the window now. And
Alright.
Haley can slightly see completely through it.
Alright. Hey, I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. I look to Magic. Hey, Magic, what do you feel about cracking down that window? Yukio, sorry. Ukio? Was it Yukio or Ukio? I forget.
Yes.
Did it have a
It was
Y or
wonderful.
no?
I don't remember myself, so I'm just gonna continue saying yes because I don't have an answer for you.
Fair enough. Alright. Hey, Yukio, you mind breaking down the window? I don't see behind it, but I see something here.
I mean,
If
it's
not,
her
I'm gonna
window.
break it down with diamond shards. So,
You go to kick the window.
I'd wait. I kind of want to wait to see what she says first.
I'm like, man, we're waiting for this dang fox. The one who's against us doing anything fun. Nah. I activate diamond shards, pointed directly at the window, trying to crack it open with diamond shards
Okay.
at full freaking force.
Where's Diamond Shards?
Mm-hmm.
I'm starting to feel like we're less heroes and more just chaotic.
Worse,
destroyers.
we're heroes. Well, actually, all heroes are outlined. We're vigilantes right now. So,
So roll
If you actually look
1d4.
at my chart, it says my alignment is kicking doors.
hey, so what are you saying, Brandon?
Roll 1d4.
Roll 1d4, eh? Roll 1d40. 2. I rolled the 2.
Okay, so you shoot the diamond shards at the what looks to be a window, and they stick about half an inch into it.
I'm like, hey,
Otherwise,
that's some
there-
thick glass. The
There
heck?
is no visible
Great.
That's some
changes,
tempered glass.
breaking, or anything.
Right?
I'm like, okay, I'm drawing from the top of my deck and hoping for something that'll allow me to increase the force on them to, like, break the window open.
Imagine he's just drilling into a rock wall.
Pretty much. That's the plan.
Let's see what you get. After my shit loads again.
If I don't get anything, I'm just gonna ask Ukio to freaking kick
Okay.
the diamond shards directly into the window or something.
That
Just
would
like,
puncture
oh yeah, that's right. Never mind, I want to do
his feet.
that.
You
It's
want me to
still
kick
diamond
diamonds?
shards, sir.
That sounds painful.
Got eight of clubs. Bludgeoning bash.
You know what? Use it on the first diamond shard that is like the one deepest in the glass. Instantly use it on.
They're both about a half an inch.
Okay, then use it on the closest one to me.
Hold on, I gotta go down to clubs. I can't remember what that one actually is.
No. You said what?
It's
4?
deliver a
Bludgeoning
powerful melee attack that deals an additional 1d8 bludgeoning damage on hit. So roll a d8 for me.
Okay. Do I have to roll the hit, or is it just auto hitting?
It's auto hitting.
Roll 1. Hold on. Roll 1d8. 7.
Nice. So, as you wind up and you strike it, you see it moves about another quarter of an inch. But as you go to retrieve the bat to like pretend to go do like a second strike, you see the diamond shard comes out with it, and it's embedded completely into the bat.
What kind of glass is this?
Right?
Okay, I have an idea. Can I, now that I have a little bit of experience tinkering with stuff, can I tinker with my hoverboard to make it like something that shapeshifts into augmenting gloves or something for more powerful attacks?
Roll 10 D100s.
Boy.
Oh my
If you get
goodness.
if you get anything higher than 980, sure.
Roll 10. Is it gonna break it otherwise?
I don't know. You'll figure it out.
Ah,
Oh.
444.
Only 444.
So, as you attempt to tinker with it, instead of doing what you wanted to like get some gloves to help augment the cards better, it restores back to factory settings.
Ah, come on, I have
The
to redo
limiter
it
you
again.
removed, the limiter you removed previously is
I'm
back
just like,
on there.
I'll deal with this later, minimize the dang hoverboard and looks to magic. Alright, that plan's out the window. What we do here? As I'm just stuffing the minimized hoverboard in my back pocket. Just look.
And it looks like a little business card.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if anyone's ever gonna question how I have it, though.
I'm just absolutely befuddled.
So
Just like,
I also
I don't know what I
question
saw,
at
but
this
you know
point.
what? Moving on. Anyways, yeah, anyone got a plan? Because this kinda just didn't work with my diamond shard idea. Anyone here have fire?
Not yet.
Okay, I would like to look around the room and see if I could find any like stone or flint or anything I could use to make a fire.
Roll a d20.
Roll 1d20. Wow, that one.
You don't see shit.
Uh-oh. Fortunately, you're just looking around for stuff.
A minute, you saw the butterfly flying through the air that you saw Magic saying a minute ago.
I'm just hallucinating now. It's just like, man, I'm tired of this crap. Alright, anyone got a plan here? No? My character would like to draw from the top of their deck again.
Okay.
I'm really just hoping for a Joker to get green fire at this point. That's what I'm hoping for.
You just cycle the deck constantly.
Pretty
I was
much.
gonna- I was gonna say I don't have the ability to use
I'm
any.
kind of
fire
just hoping for
spells.
anything from the deck at this point.
Yeah,
What
you
do I
got
gotta do to get
3 of
fire?
diamonds.
What does 3 of
No.
diamonds do? Hold on.
It's bursting blade.
What is
Makes
bursting
3 diamonds.
blade?
It's create 3 small diamond blades that fly toward one target. Roll 1d4 for each blade, dealing
I
collectively
shoot
3d4
those
piercing
directly at
damage.
the window where I had made the dent with the other diamond
You didn't make a
shards.
dent. I would like to let you know you did not make a
You
dent.
just
Okay.
You made a
embedded them in
slight
Then-
hole.
Then I shoot them at the slight hole I made. All 3, trying to pierce them directly through it.
Okay, roll 3d4.
Hold on.
Alright, buddy.
Roll. I'm just looking to the other 2 like, y'all have any better ideas is what I'm doing? I rolled a 6.
1, 2, 3. That's kind of funny.
It is.
Yep. In
I mean,
order.
If I had Kitsune
In
powers,
order to.
I would be helpful, but I don't at the moment. I don't have any of my powers at the moment.
So what happens
So-
here?
You shoot them at this still looks like essentially a pristine glass window minus the
A
two
minor
or the
scratch.
one diamond chunk still in there and one hole where a diamond chunk used to be. As 3 diamond blades just shoot out at high speeds and embedding themselves straight into the glass.
Are these diamond blades dull on both, blunt on, like, are they sharp on both sides, or could magic actually kick the hilt of the diamond blade without being
Oh,
punctured?
it is razor sharp on one side, and then the other side is essentially rounded over.
Alright, I'm gonna look to magic and be like, Ukyo, and be like, hey, you think you could kick the blunt side, the rounded side of the diamond blade that just embedded into the window? I got no other ideas here, so, you know.
You're just like, do it.
Well, I have no other ideas on what to do here, so I'm just like, give me anything, man.
I suppose it's worth a shot.
I don't know. Roll a 1d4.
God.
Nice.
1.
Cool. As you kick
Could
it,
actually
it
wait
embeds
before he does that? Could I actually like go up to the sword and hold it still for him to have advantage, or no?
Well, it's not a legitimate like sword blade. It is blades.
No. Okay.
So essentially, think of like a razor blade
Oh, I see.
type thing. And it is about as stable as it could be in that glass.
Oh, okay. Then never mind. All right. So what's happening?
Me rolling a 1.
Yeah, him rolling a 1. So you kick it and you see it slightly embed further in, but you can see the most micro of cracks starting to form.
Oh, cool.
I'm just like, all right, drawing from the top of my deck again. I need something. How much longer until I actually get to like store more than one card at a time?
Who knows?
To be honest, who knows?
I don't remember.
Okay.
We could make it so, like the thing that you made me do in the other session, where it's like an accumulative of yada yada yada.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, I would have had to start last session, so if we're doing that, I'd say I get
I would
20 for
roll
last
2.
session and then just roll from there.
So,
So what, like 140, or what's the number we're going for?
we'll do 140.
Alright, so I have 20, roll 1d20.
Okay, so you are currently at 24.
Okay,
I just did another rule for
I'm gonna
last
put,
session as well.
I'm gonna put, at the bottom of the
Like throw
dealer
that.
quirk.
I was about to say throw that
140.
in like your notes or something.
Cumulative, I get stacking, or I get storing multiple cards. Current 24. Alright, cool. So,
Got 7 of spades.
what is some
Tempest Fury.
Let me find it.
Unleash a small tempest in a 15-foot radius. Creatures within must succeed on strength saving throw.
I told the other two
Or
to
be
back
pushed
up
15
at least.
feet away.
I told the other two to back up at least 20 feet from me. I'm gonna try something very dumb.
Oh,
So
great.
they
I
are
just backed
essentially
up
all
also.
the way up against the wall.
Yeah. I'm gonna try something very dumb. Y'all just go back to the far edge of the wall. Like as far back
So
as you can.
I would like to
I
let
will
you
let the
know,
madman do his mad things.
no matter how far up they or how far back they will go, they will still take damage.
Alright, can I try to, like, forcefully control it to limit the
No.
amount of damage it does then?
No.
Okay. I tell you, alright, y'all are gonna need to be able to withstand this. I'm gonna try something very dumb here, and I would like to use Tempest Fury.
Okay. So Magic and Haley, roll 2d4.
Oh dear God, Ryan.
I got no other ideas, man, alright? I'm just going for anything.
Well, we both
Wow,
got
you
a
both
nine.
rolled
Or net
5.
one.
Okay, so both of you take 5 damage.
Oh great, Ryan.
Does the Tempest at least shatter the glass? Please tell me it at least shatters the glass. Or do I have to roll to see if it does?
There's now sizable chunks
I'm doing that.
missing on the back side of the glass.
I'm like, we're getting somewhere, see? Tempest did something!
As you see them like cough up a little bit of blood, like
Look, I'm
much
sorry,
damage?
but
Thumbs up.
no one else had any better
5
ideas.
damage.
Look, I'm sorry, no one else was giving me ideas though. I draw from the top of my deck again.
Oh great.
What is the top of my deck?
How about
What are-
this?
What?
Hold on. How about this? Because I kind of want to see what this will be. I will spin this wheel twice, and those 2 card effects will combine, and there's
Oh.
a high chance that it will shatter the glass.
Let's do it! Screw it. Does that mean I now have combination cards as a one-time thing per day or something? Like one time a day?
Just this one
Aw.
time when I feel like like it would be awesome until you officially unlock that.
Alright, fine. So it's like a glimpse of something I could do eventually. But only because it's
Essentially,
like
yes.
observation hockey when Zero unlocked it, but he didn't know he had it type thing.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So I'm basically just like using something I can do,
2 of diamonds.
but don't know I can do. Got it.
Yes.
Yep.
And oh, that's an interesting combo.
Oh boy, what is it? Let me know.
2 of diamonds and 4 of diamonds.
2 and 4. Oh boy, hold on.
Oh boy.
2 of diamond shard shots, which is the launch a shard of magic diamond at a target, making make a ranged spell attack, deal 1d4 piercing damage. The 4 of diamonds is reflective volley. When you are hit by a ranged attack, you can
So,
reflect the
using
energy,
that
shooting a diamond
combination,
projectile.
I'm going to target myself then.
You're
And
gonna target
aim it
yourself with the card?
directly at the wall while targeting myself, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Like, I don't know what I'm doing, I just feel like this is something I can
feel
do,
like
so I'm
this
trying
is
to
right.
instinctually do it. So I'm targeting
boy.
Like,
myself
this just
with the
feels
diamond
right.
shards and aiming it at the wall, even though I don't know what the crap I'm doing.
Okay. So the reflective volley, I kind of think of it as like essentially a breastplate type thing. So
Yeah.
as you shoot the shard shot at yourself, and it slams straight into your chest, cracks your ribcage a little, and
That's
launches
fine.
back.
I already broke
As you
and
see it
relocated my
immediately-
arm.
Back.
Wait, no. Is the
Yeah.
crack of the rib cage loud enough everyone can hear it?
Very.
I'm just like,
Oh,
don't
boy.
worry, I've done this many times.
As it
If we
hits you
didn't
in
think he
the
was
chest,
insane, we certainly do now.
Yep.
and grows in size compared
what?
to what you shot at yourself originally. This is purely because I feel like it's awesome.
Wait, what are we doing?
It
Sorry?
grows. You know what? No, you just take damage. That is just damage to you, nothing else.
Wait, no, what were we doing?
Oh boy.
So, am I taking damage or does the mirror volley actually work? What is going on? You cut out. I don't know what to tell you. You cut out.
Oh god.
The reflective volley works. It's just essentially like popped one of your ribs out and then back in place. You didn't
Fair
take
enough.
damage from that.
You know what? That's fine.
That's
It's
great.
like,
Wow.
I've already done
Anyways,
this.
so
That's fine.
as the shard shot hits the reflective volley, you
Ah.
feel one of your ribs pop out and then back in place as you kind of cough and wince in pain. And the shard shot takes a little bit of the material from the reflective volley and becomes bigger as it slams straight into the glass wall. And
I'm looking as-
shatters it completely.
I'm looking at both of them behind me. I'm like, I don't know what I just did, but I somehow shattered it.
Great.
Great.
What are your guys' reactions to just seeing me shoot myself with diamonds only to shatter the wall? Like, what do
You're
you?
like, finally he'll die, and then
Utter
just damn it, he's
confusion.
alive.
Yeah, utter confusion, and also I look at Magic and I'm like, why did we? Why do
The
we have to do
Magic's character is like, I don't know, but he's doing something useful, so you know what? I'm not gonna question it.
I'm the only one questioning this guy.
No, I think Magic's character is fully questioning me, but he's just like, well, he's helpful at least, so I'll just let it
I
slide.
just like,
I think Magic's character is just like, I don't know how to feel about it, but he's being helpful, so I'll let it
yeah,
slide.
that's basically it, really.
Right?
Anyways, so do you guys step through
I
what
step
used to
through.
be the
I
glass?
step through and motion to the other two. Come on, the glass is now broken. Let's go. We have places to be.
Sure.
Okay.
Why not?
So as you guys step through what used to be the damn near one-way glass, but it was slightly faulty, just to a point, you see the diamond shard that shot through the glass embedded into the wall with just a blood mist
Oh, great.
surrounding it.
I yell out, "All right, who's there?" and draw from the top of my deck.
While I'm rolling this, give me 1 second.
Why did we trust this guy again?
Again, Magic probably just looks over there like, he's being helpful, all right. Just stop questioning it.
You got the King of Diamonds. What's up with you and diamonds today?
I think today my character just really wants to pierce things.
Yep.
What does
It's
the King of
Royal
Diamonds do?
Precision. Make a masterful shot with a diamond projectile
I
that
store
strikes
this.
true.
I store
You
this
can
while I
automatically
yell.
hit one creature within 120 feet.
I store this.
5d8?
You were the one
Jesus.
who made it that way, okay?
I didn't make shit. Chat GBT made that one.
You can lower the damage. Like,
Nah, it's cool. It's staying that way, but damn.
I mean, to be fair, it's
Part of the
one in
whole
it's
inconsistency
one
thing,
in
right?
like 52 cards. So like, so
Well, yeah, the king
I
is the second highest card in the diamonds.
I store the card as I yell, "All right, blood mist guy, come out! I know you're here. My shard wouldn't be blooded if you weren't."
Oh no.
I want you guys to roll a d20 for perception.
Okay,
I'm chewing
roll.
on Mike and Ike, by the way.
Nice. I rolled a 13. Haley rolled a 1,
4.
and Magic rolled a 4.
Oh.
Cool.
Do I
Ryan,
see
right
anything?
after you yell that, you see what you can only think as just a pile of flesh. just chilling underneath the shard on a chair for what you think used to be a human.
Oh,
Can I
God.
tell if it's alive?
What?
Can I tell if the flesh is alive?
No, it's
Alive.
very dead.
Oh.
Ah,
Can I tell if it was an innocent person?
You can't tell if it was or wasn't. You can
Can
only
I
assume that it
pickpocket them
wasn't.
and see if they had anything to link them to villains or not?
You don't have to pickpocket. The person's fucking dead. You can
Okay,
walk
can I
up
loot
and
the-
loot their
can I
corpse.
loot them?
yes, let's pickpocket the thing that has no resistance whatsoever.
Yes.
Can I loot them and see if they had any association with the villains?
Yes, you can go up to loot them.
I tell the other two, I don't know what's going on. I think I saw someone over that way, points the opposite direction, and wait till they turn around to look at it, and then go loot the corpse. It's like,
That's all
I really
fine
hope
and
this.
dandy until we don't turn around.
Until they stare directly into
I
your
just
soul.
hope
Okay.
it wasn't a freaking innocent. My character's like, if this is an innocent, I'm gonna lose it.
Okay, as you walk up to the essentially pound of flesh that still resembles somewhat human characteristics with clothing on, you reach in their jacket pocket to pull out what looks to be like identification card,
Alright.
and on it
Can we roll to see if they're
You-
villain or innocent?
you want to roll for it? Sure.
Roll for it. Roll to see how well your mental state survives after.
Exactly.
Yeah, roll 1d20 for me.
If my mental state's a 15 or if I roll a 15 or higher, it's a villain. Otherwise, it's a civilian. What? Ooh.
Cool.
I'd
just
say that's like
full-on
morally gray. Like he's had dealings with villains, but he's not like a villain per se. So he's not necessarily
So-
innocent. So my character's like kind of iffy on it, but he's like, eh.
So on the identification
He's
card that you
already
pulled out of their jacket
dead.
pocket,
Why do we necessarily?
on the identification card that you pulled out of his jacket, it says. I was gonna come up with a name off the top of my head. I couldn't think of a name. Anyway,
It says Jack Jefferson. Jack Jefferson.
yeah, it says Jack Jepson,
Wow.
Sure. Very good names, trust.
underling of question mark.
I'm just like, I knowing my backstory is All for One already hates my guts. I'd assume I've seen quite a few villains who have had their underlings being marked as underling of question mark something. So I'm just like, knowing my history, this one doesn't score me too bad.
As you flip over the card, though, to check to make sure that's all it says on there, you see a picture of what the pound of flesh used to look like, standing next to 3 little kids and his wife.
Oh.
I'm just like,
Oh,
I carefully just like put the card back in his jacket and just like, well, he was definitely a villain. Yells to the other two with the
That's
knowledge
good.
it wasn't, and just like trying to fight back because I only did what I had to, but man, it felt so wrong.
Oh.
Type thing. Like I know it wasn't a villain per se, but he had connections at least to villains. So I'm just like, morally, I'm a little scarred, but also it's not something that would like break my character. He's done worse to survive. So he's fine, he's just a little emotionally English, if that makes sense. Yeah, I mean he's done far worse to survive.
Anyways, so
I yelled to the other. It was definitely a villain. Let's go.
what do you guys do? Kind of.
I look
Frankly-
around to see where we could get out of this place.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you look around, you see a singular door out.
I'm just like, man, what is it with this place and doors?
Fine, it's
I
a
don't
singular water elevator. I don't know.
No, it's fine being a door. I'm just my character in game is like, man, what is this guy's deal with doors? Is he like, is it like some kind of like what's going on here, man? Do I even want to know? Like my character is really trying to figure out why there's a door every 3 blocks, every
Oh
3
yes,
steps
we
in
were
this
taken
place.
by the Doormaster.
Yes.
Yes.
Because he was adorable. Yeah.
No, my character's definitely just
I
like.
heard the chuckle. That's a win.
Anyways, I just like I checked to see if the door is able to be pulled open and pushed open first.
Damn, you don't want to just try to push or pull the door?
No, because last time I did that, things didn't go well. So let's just see if it's able to be pushed or pulled open first and foremost.
Okay. It's
I
a
don't wanna-
pull door. It's clearly labeled above it.
I pull it open. I don't feel like shattering my or like forcefully
shoulder
relocating
again.
Your
my
scapula or some
shoulder
shit.
again. Like,
Okay, so
I pull it
Pull it
open. I'm
open.
like, I look in. Do I see any way that clearly we get out of this nightmare place?
it is a straight hallway that you can clearly see another door.
I draw from the top of my deck and wait. Actually, no. I still have
No,
the King of
you,
Diamonds.
you
Never
still have
mind.
you still
I
have the King
forgot
of
about
Diamonds.
that. Never mind. I tell everyone, alright, hey, Ukio, you want to be up front? I've taken the lead thus far, but I don't feel like taking the lead anymore. I point to my shattered rib that had instantly relocated itself, like, it's like I point to my chest, full well knowing these two heard the sound. Just like, you want to take the lead on this one, pal?
Oh, do it.
Somebody else has to at this point. I swear.
At this
My character is not saying anything. He full well knows he should not be leading. But he somehow was.
So you guys just walk down the hallway?
Yeah, with
Yeah.
magic at the front. My character's in
As
the
magic
middle,
leads?
and then the fox is at the back.
I'll take the lead, yeah.
Okay. So you guys just
Because I still don't trust the fox at all, so the fox is in the back.
Fair. That is
My
more
character has had no impression that the fox is actually with them, because the fox keeps trying to undermine everything they're doing to get out of this place.
that is kind of funny.
My character's like, I don't like you, but you're with this horse guy, so I'll let it slide for
And the
now.
horse guy seems pretty chill.
Yet my character's like, this one has made it so there's no fun to be had anywhere. Alright? I don't trust you in the slightest. You're with the horse guy, though. This horse guy seems pretty chill. So I'll work with him. He doesn't say it out loud, obviously, but he's visibly thinking it. Like, it's not hidden. He's visibly thinking it.
I really think that my character, if she was in her fox form, would just bite your ankle.
But you're not in your fox form.
I know I'm not. I could.
So you guys are just walking down the hallway
Yep,
to
just walking
the
down the
very
hallway.
visible other door. Okay.
Yeah.
As you guys just walking up to it is essentially just a normal old stroll. You see nothing, you hear nothing. It's just a completely plain hallway, but just normal like light bulbs lining the top, spaced roughly every 10 feet or so. The hallway's about like a 70-foot hallway.
Alright.
Like it's not long, but it's long.
I mean, I think we just continue until we get to the door.
Yeah, really.
Hmm?
Just,
Just-
keep walking.
Just keep going until we get to the door. Like, not really anything
Yeah,
else
you
to
just
do.
keep walking. Yep. As you guys hit the door, it is essentially a not like a normal like house door or anything, not the normal doors that you've been seeing.
It's a vault door, isn't
It
it?
is what?
It's
No.
a vault.
I'm like, huh? No. Just immediately turn you down.
Fair.
It is like the type of door that you would see in like a diner.
Okay.
Like it's like that two-piece door where it's got like the top part you can open and then the bottom part you can open.
Oh.
Right.
I tell Ukyo, open the top one. Let's see who's there.
What is all that stuff on your back?
Well,
Clothes?
I'm ready to use my
Why?
King of Diamonds at a
Yes, it
moment's
would-
notice.
What fit in what thing?
In my suitcase?
Just sit on top of it.
I mean, sure, I'll take a look at this
No.
door.
I also
So
tell
you gotta
Ukyo, you
open up
mind
the
if I
door?
hop on your back just to be ready to shoot something if needed?
I mean,
The door is not that tall, by the way.
I can look down and aim
That's
through
what I
the
was
top of the
thinking.
door. It's fine. But I'm
So-
currently behind Ukyo, so like I'd be at a better advantage if I was at least on top of him instead of, you know.
Just,
I got no fucking idea. I'm still doing the D&D thing.
just
still
don't
doing
make
the
it
D&D
weird,
thing.
Okay.
Okay. I just
Yeah.
stand direct, like I stand straight up like a log on his back,
Yay.
just like, all right, what's
you-
behind the door? Let's go.
So you guys just enter the doorway, essentially?
Yeah.
Okay. So you just full on enter the doorway as if there was no resistance.
Cool.
It's just a doorway.
I don't trust
there's
it, but
nothing
cool.
blocking you, no nothing.
Like I don't trust this. What's going on?
In the center of the room, it looks to be a 30 by 30 room.
How many rooms are in this dang maze? My character
how
yells
many-
aloud.
Awfully too many.
As you yell that aloud, you see someone turn
Uh-oh.
Oh,
to
boy.
face you in a swivel chair.
I yell again. Who are you? How do we get out of here? Answer, I'll pierce you with a diamond shard.
They say they are the door about doors.
So you're a villain then, with a weird obsession.
That's
Got
the
it.
door. The weird fact that it's
I
the
yell
door.
that aloud, trying to get confirmation that they're either a villain or not. But like, they don't
He
know
goes
I'm
on to
trying
say,
confirm. I'm just like, so you're a villain then? All for one sent you to capture us, or what's going on here, pal?
he goes on to say, I wouldn't say I'm a villain per se. I'm just a person that really likes my doors.
So what are we doing here, and why are a bunch of innocent civilians trapped here?
Yeah.
Civilians? I don't remember bringing any of those.
There were a bunch of
As you see him
civilians
like
with...
visibly scratch his head.
Is this Shigaraki's cousin?
Sure this is the guy
No.
in charge of the place?
I don't know, but I get the feeling something's up. So I jump off magic and I'm like, I go directly up to him, ready to launch Diamond Shard directly at
person?
his face.
Oh.
And I'm just like, alright, pal, I don't know what's going on, but you need to tell us how to get out of here. Why are there a bunch of innocent people who are carrying guns and wearing military armor that they have no recollection of owning and or anything else here? And how do we break out here? Why does All for One want us? What's going on, pal? And I'm just like asking everything with a diamond shard at the ready to just be launched directly at his face. Like
I'm
point
sitting here
blank.
just sitting here looking a little bit like worried he's going a little hard.
I then say,
So-
look, man, All for One already wants me on a platter. I've been on the run from him since I was a kid. Alright? You think I'm not afraid to do this crap?
Haha, joke's on you, you're currently still a kid.
My character's 15,
You
alright?
guys, that's still a
I
kid,
meant
buddy.
younger. I meant younger, like
Yeah.
8 or 9, degenerate.
Anyways, you just see the person kind of just shrug and point at a door over there as he hits a button on his switch to open up the door.
I tell him, no, you gotta tell us what's going on, what trap you have there, and how to get out of here, alright? Don't make me don't try to pull in any funny business.
As you say that, he still just shrugs, points at the door.
I am, like, visibly angered right now, so what I'm doing is, like, I am pulling out the King of Diamonds and, like, loading it to, like, have the diamond, like, starting to come out of my hand, point blank at him, but it's not being launched, it's just, like, starting to form. Just like, I am having it up to here. Tell us what's going on, what is waiting behind that door, and are you freaking lying to us?
Why do I feel like he is lying to us?
As you say that, you see
I just
him
point
kind
to
of
the diamond
lean.
coming out of my hand, like, I'm not kidding.
Let the man do things.
As you say that, you see the man just kind of lean back and grab a mug from, like, kind of slightly to the side behind him as he just sips at it.
I am, like, slowly letting the diamond creep out farther and farther from my hand, just like, I will say it once more. Are you freaking lying to us? And what is actually going on here? As the diamond is
You just
slowly
hear-
protruding from my hand. Just like,
You just hear an overly loud, just a sigh, as he presses 3 more buttons, as a bunch of armed guards just appear from
alright,
what
he's
seemed
definitely
to
a
be
villain.
nowhere.
I pierce him directly in the head with the diamond.
No.
Cool. Right before you do that, he says, "I try to give you a way out," and he just dies.
I don't believe him for a second if guards came for us. Nah, there's a guard behind that door. I draw from the top of my deck.
Oh boy, confrontation.
Of course.
I draw from the top of my deck, and we go into initiative. I take it.
Yep.
So,
Yes.
what was initiative in the system? It was your speed,
D20.
right?
Or yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, it was speed.
You got an ace of diamonds. The
Wow.
fuck was that? Why did you get the 2 best cards in diamonds back to back?
You know what? I don't know, but I'm
Oh,
not
diamond.
questioning it.
Create a
The
massive
diamonds are
storm
by
of
far
diamond
the
shards.
strongest ability I have at the moment. So, like, you know what? I'm not complaining.
Clearly.
I kind of just want you. I want you. If you use this, I would like to let you know you're essentially killing your teammates. Like the way I'm making it is,
oh boy.
they come back just with half their health.
Okay.
Because I don't feel like killing you guys off stupidly quick. So you guys come back with half your health.
So don't you? I yell. Alright, I drew a card. This is a last ditch resort. We better not need to rely on it.
Gotcha.
Yep.
I store it as like, oh, I hope we don't need this, and sigh, and just ready to fight with my fists.
The funny thing is, that would absolutely obliterate everyone in the room except yourself.
Again, I yell, readying for combat by just fisting, by just like fighting with my
I
fist
just
and.
fisting?
Shut it!
Excuse
Shut it! By
Excuse
just
us?
fist fighting some
Whoa.
people. Shut it! Shut it! By just fist fighting some people. Like I'm getting into
Fisting
a
some people. That's
boxing
a wild
stance.
sentence.
I'm getting into a boxing stance, just like, you know, just ready to go. Like I'm a freaking MMA boxer or some crap.
Oh, should be fun.
Is
Okay.
MMA the right thing? I don't know.
MMA and boxing are two different things.
I don't freaking know
yeah,
sports,
potato,
alright?
potato. Potato, potato. There is about 6 guards.
6 guards?
6 guards.
6 guards with just stun batons.
Oh, awesome.
Oh boy. Did we ever find out what the actual role for initiative was on this? Because it's not the normal D&D initiative, but I forget what
No,
it is.
so I really don't remember.
I think it was D20.
No, that's normal D&D. I think this one just uses your speed stat.
Oh.
Wait.
I don't know what page that's on.
I don't remember. I'm trying to find it. Give me a minute. System. There it is. Initiative. Or actually, be called combat on this one a bit. Combat.
That's like 40 pages of fucking shabbing.
Right.
Control F find.
Nope, combat right there. It is. Hold on. That's not it. That's still not it.
Wow, there's a lot of words for combat in this.
Without a doubt, yes.
When a
believe it.
player starts an encounter, each player must roll speed to gauge where they stand in the initiative.
Roll speed.
So it is. Yeah, so we would roll 1d20 and then add our speed.
Alright.
Okay.
Sure. My speed is 3. So 1d20 plus 3.
Ouch.
So I get an 18 with my modifier of 3.
I get an 11.
I got a dirty 20. Nice.
Wait, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I get
So-
11.
Haley's got 11. Magic has an 18.
I have a
Ryan
20.
has a 20.
Dirty 20.
What do the
dirty
guards
Dan.
roll? Where are they at? How's this going?
Hold on, I'm trying to. Where the fuck is the map? What happened? What
do you
happens to the entirety of like? On the roll 20, there is no nothing. It is pure white.
Refresh your screen. You should see our characters.
Hold on. I'm like, there was just nothing. I'm like, what the fuck?
Weird.
Okay, there we go. Oh, now I gotta readjust shit again. That irritates the crap out of me. Anyways, so all the guards have a speed of 1 because they're essentially armed militia
Alright.
That's familiar for some reason.
Right.
in a way.
So
I'm just making it so
I
they all.
see that they all seem to be like the civilian guards we came across earlier, and I yelled to the other two, just disarm them! Don't do anything else!
Alright.
As I yell that, I try to
I'll
go up to the one
try.
closest to me and disarm him.
I've got high horsepower. I can try, but disarming ain't exactly my forte.
Okay,
So you
crack a
guys are
few
just gonna
ribs if
try
you
to
have to
disarm them?
disarm them. Yeah, I try to disarm the closest one to me.
So do I, because
And if I can,
Well,
I'm
we'll
gonna
go
use
and
the baton to just paralyze the others.
yeah, we'll go Ryan first, then Magic, then Haley.
Then the guards, yeah.
So yeah, and then the guards, yeah. So as you run up to the closest person to try to disarm them, I want you to roll a d20 to see if you can actually skillfully disarm them without
1d20.
them.
11.
Cool.
I'm
As you
assuming I
attempt-
take some damage from it, but still disarm them.
Yes. You take 1d4
Okay, roll 1d4.
damage, but you kind of, as you disarm them,
Wow.
you break the baton,
Oh, that's annoying.
essentially.
Is the baton one of those batons that still works as like half with the stun on top, or no?
It's the baton's essentially kind of like a modified cow prod.
Okay. So if I use the top half, I can still stun with it. Is what you're telling me.
Yeah.
Cool. Also, I rolled a 1, which is hecka funny.
Yeah, sure, I won't put.
So I mean, I have the baton, and I tried to use my bonus action, just stun the guy in front of me with the top of it. It's like make sure he can't move
Roll
and move on to
another-
the next.
Roll one more d20 for me.
Oh, let's see if that.
Wow.
Yeah, so you essentially go to stun him, and he goes to block it with his baton, but instead of blocking it, he aims it for away from where you were initially trying to, essentially kind of in his chest, and he hits his jugular.
Oh,
As you
Oh.
see him just kind of spasm and fall on the floor.
I check his pulse before passing to see if he's alive. I'm just like, please be alive.
No pulse, very dead.
Okay. I
Poor
say,
sir.
well, to be fair, he kind of killed himself on that one. That's not my fault. I just tried to stun him. He had to make it hard. That's not my fault. And it's Magic's turn now. My character
Yeah,
is
it's
just
Magic's
trying to
turn now.
convince him it's not his fault because he killed himself. Otherwise, he'd be morally
So-
broken right now.
What do you do, Magic?
Trying to go charging.
Just a charging?
Bash into them.
What is your charge attacks roll?
Like the base light or archetype attack, or
Yeah, because don't you have a?
that's 1d8 plus speed, where the plus the amount of tiles I pass to reach the target.
So 1d8
The closest
plus
one
speed
to
plus-
you.
1d8 plus speed
Is-
plus the tiles I move.
Dang.
It's a 30-foot room. The closest target to you specifically, Magic, is about, give or take, 10 feet.
So that's only 2 tiles, but
Yeah.
assuming they're about 5 feet.
I don't know. I'm like, I don't
I mean,
honestly
given
know
speed
the tile
goes up in
distance off the top of
increments
my
of
head.
5 feet, I'm gonna assume a tile is 5 feet.
Yeah. So that's
We shall assume that.
sure.
So that
Okay.
would be 3 plus 2 plus the d8.
All right. Well,
So what? 1d8 plus 5.
Okay.
one d8 plus 5. Said magic. Type it. Oh, there it is. 7.
Yeah, there we go. It just took a very long while
Yo.
for that
I
to
like how
pop
you
up.
rolled a 2 on the d8.
I rolled a 2, but I still get a 7.
Yeah,
A +5 is pretty big at this point.
indeed. Well, he's what 60? What was the ace? 68. I think that's the ace. Is damage?
5d8, but yeah.
Is it 5d8?
Yeah.
That is no, it is 68.
Goodness.
Oh, the ace. Sorry. I thought you said
ace.
the
Yeah,
king.
no,
Yes.
the ace is an insane 68. Unless you roll a 1 on each of those, that is still doing a catastrophic amount of damage.
I mean, to be fair,
Yeah.
the ace I'm only going to use once I have full control of my power to where I can not target my friends, or it's like a last ditch, we need to survive at all costs. Currently.
Anyways,
Once we get out of here, I am reshuffling it into the deck and drawing something in. Like, I'm not keeping it.
You're not launching an ace in this room.
No, that is basically
I
suicide.
really wanted him just to say fuck it and launch that shit.
I'm not
it's
that.
not like-
Look, my character may be insane, but even he knows the difference between this'll hurt to this is freaking suicide. Let's not do that.
Because it's not like it won't damage you whatsoever. It would just damage everything else.
Yeah, but also my character, though he is insane and doesn't have much of a moral compass, he realizes the people he's with and who he's fighting are like innocent to a very extensive degree, and he doesn't want to do much harm to them, even if he accidentally does. So he is like he knows the difference between this is not something I should use unless I absolutely have to, and you'll heal. Like he knows where to draw the line.
Yeah. And that is a line.
He knows where to draw the line. It's just for him, the line he draws is a much lower bar than most would consider.
So you absolutely slam into the person magic, but right before you hit them, they kind of get into a lower stance to try to see if they can fucking not just get blown away. Because it's a literal fucking horse sprinting at him. All he has is said stun baton, and the immediate fear of oh shit, I'm about to get hit by essentially a 1-ton
By
brick.
essentially a horse. It's full charge.
Just like, oh boy.
That's spooky. Let's be honest, that is spooky.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I don't know
Yeah.
if you guys had a horse sprint directly at you. It's not fun.
Wait, are you speaking from experience here? Hold on.
Yeah. I think he is.
Anyways,
Brandon's like, I'm not gonna
So-
answer that. Moving on.
you slam into them as their legs buckle back,
Ooh.
and they're just out cold.
So they're alive though.
Yes, they are
They're
alive
they've been out cold, been unconscious.
and in pain. But yes, alive.
Awesome.
Cool.
Wonderful. My
We
work
can
here is
question
done.
them later if
Wunderbar.
we need to.
Cool.
And I
Are
guess
you
we just
doing
moved to Haley.
another?
Or, oh wait,
Yeah,
Magic's
I was-
still going. I guess.
Yeah, Magic still has his
Bonus.
That's the one.
Am I what?
Bonus action. What are you doing?
I'm like it's a good.
Take their stun baton and
12,
try to stun
28.
the next one closest to you. That's what you
I
do.
could grab it with my telekinesis, yeah.
Yeah, you could. and
Telekinesis the stun baton to try and stun the closest one next to you now. Just like, look, we don't want to
Well,
fight.
I mean, if a horse charging you is scary, imagine a horse charging you with a stun baton. That, if just a horse is intimidating,
We have
that's
two.
gonna be
I just yelled,
terrifying.
2 are down. Try to not hurt too many.
Yeah, we literally have one left.
No, 3. 4 left. There's 6
Three,
total.
4,
Yeah.
4.
There's 6
Right?
total, yeah. You
Because
said
you
6.
took down 2, so there's
4 left.
4.
Yeah, 4 left.
Wait.
Yeah.
Unless
four
Brandon
left,
has
yeah.
a hidden one we don't know
2 are
about,
down.
but yes.
Yeah.
I'm a little sleepy over here. Leave me alone. I honest to God, thought you still had another person, Ryan. Anyways, so, Magic, you use your telekinesis to essentially try to stun the other person,
Yeah.
the next closest person to you. Roll a d20 to see if it succeeds.
Also, roll control since you're doing telekinesis too.
Smart man. I was eating Mike and
Yeah, also roll control. Quick control.
What do you roll for?
What is control?
It's in the docs. Let me get it up real quick. Control. Quick control. If it'll load. Hello? Did my computer freeze? What's going on? Oh, there we go. Control. No. So, control is... no. Oh, shit.
I went too far.
What was the other thing I needed to roll in the meanwhile?
It's
D20.
1d6, actually. 1d6.
So 1d6 for control?
Yes, 1d6 plus technique.
5 plus 2 for my technique is 2. Yeah.
That is the max. Well, the second max you could roll. So yeah, that would.
So it would be perfect technique. But roll 1d20 for me though.
Any modifiers?
Sure. I was trying to think of a modifier to add on to it because the other person would still be kind of in shock of seeing their
roll
comrade.
7.
Okay. Well,
I say we combine the control plus technique and the d20, since it's kind of a
that
combo
works for me.
action.
So it'd be
7
it'd
plus
be
7,
14.
14.
Yeah, that works.
Because it's kind of a combo action here.
It's person still in overly just shock of seeing their comrade just get slammed
by a horse.
Yeah.
by a multi-100-pound horse.
Yup.
And as you just essentially just poke at them with the shock baton, and they just kind of zzz, and then fall over.
Alright, Haley's turn it is.
I took out 2 in my turn.
Yeah, he took 2.
Yo.
Well, technically, Ryan took out 1 and killed the other, but we don't speak of that.
No, I only accidentally killed 1. I only had 1 I did. There's only 1 guy I did. I disarmed the guy,
Anyways.
and then I used the baton on him. But I didn't set the stun. That's what happened.
Anyways.
That thing only has one function, and that is stunning. He hit the fucker in the jugular. Anyways, Haley.
Well, no, to be fair, the guy hit
person to
himself
you.
in the jugular.
The closest person to you is also just about 10 feet, roughly.
Okay.
What would you like to do? Just kind of charge at the person to try to catch them off guard, or
Yeah, let's do that.
just tries to quickly knock him out before they can do anything.
Knock them out and then steal their stun baton.
okay. Like Ryan, roll 1d20 for me.
Rolls a nat 1. Oh.
Oh,
pretty
Wait, what?
fucking close.
Wait, because she has just slightly heightened in her current form, would she get like a +2 at all or no?
What's your technique, Haley?
My technique. Sorry, I have to look at my
I mean, sure, she doesn't have her full fox instincts right now, but she is still like a fox. She has slightly heightened. Like,
It would be.
Haley's dead. Confirmed.
No. Shut up.
Well, you're not saying what your tech is.
I'm looking at it.
Then say it!
Duh.
It would be my
She's
power
trying to find
level.
it.
Yeah.
There's a there's a stat called
I
tech.
found it. I found it. It's my power level. It's a D4 plus my power level.
For your technique?
Yeah.
No, Haley.
Okay, what's
When
your
it's
power
talking
level?
about technique, it doesn't mean rolling. He's asking what your actual modifier for tech is.
Oh.
That's what it is. He's asking what your modifier for technique is, not what it's rolled as. What stat did you allocate? 3, 2, or 1? That's what he's asking.
Oh, 2. Sorry.
Okay, so it's
Okay,
+2.
so it's 11.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyways, so
Magic's just sitting here making art with this freaking token.
I'm just
oh,
doing
that's
it.
me. I'm
Oh.
doing
Not me,
it.
no.
I was waiting for Haley to finish her stuff, so I was just adding more magic. Anyways,
don't
Magic's
actually
just
know how
in
to
universe
do that.
duplicating and unduplicating
Uh,
at random.
I just copied, pasted, and repeated.
Like, this is what I've
So
got
just,
going on at the moment.
so just you drag over the entirety of it,
Anyway.
and then you right click copy. I go down a little, right click again, paste.
Alright, anyways, so what happens here?
Anyways, Haley, as you essentially sprint at the person to kind of catch them slightly off guard, to hopefully get their stun baton out of their hand so you could shock them with it to carry on to the next person. They still slightly see you as you're running at them, and
Great.
they go to swing at you, but because of your height and reflexes, you're able to dodge out of the way slightly and
They fall over.
get the stun baton out of their hand to shock them.
Alright.
It's now
They're
my
just
turn
knocked
because
up.
Haley would have used her entire turn for that.
Yeah.
So on my turn, I just look to the other guy that's still up and like, look, man, we really don't want to hurt you. Drop the baton, show us the way out, and we'll leave. I yell
He
that
looks
to him.
at you as he just dead sprints at you.
I'm just like, you really
With
had to play it the hard way, huh? I get ready to
Yeah.
just uppercut him straight in the jugular.
Shock.
Just
Oh.
like uppercut.
You want to
straight-
uppercut him?
Yes. I'm just like,
Oh,
look,
dear.
man, I warned you. We didn't want to hurt you. You leave me no choice, and I don't have time to deal with this crap.
What's your
So,
power level? Like, what's your power?
The stat or what to roll? Like, what's my modifier or what?
Both.
My modifier is 1, and for actual power, it would be. It's 1d6 plus 1 for me.
It would be 1d6 plus the power?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying? Okay, so roll 1d6 plus the 1 for me real quick.
Wow.
And then let me do this real quick.
Look, man, I warned you. We don't have time for this crap.
Really don't.
Yep.
Cool. Knock the fuck out of the dude.
Cool.
I'm just like, alright, I yelled to the other two, alright, who's still actually awake? As I assume that's all the guards that are in the room, right?
No, they're
six?
all. Yeah, it's all the guards. They're all just paralyzed or dead.
Awesome.
Okay. But the ones that are paralyzed, we could, like, ask questions, right? Or no?
You could try. They most likely will not answer.
I told the other two, I don't think we'll get anything from these guys. They seem dead set on not telling us crap. So let's just go. And do I remember which door the guy who was the villain pointed to before I, shot a diamond through his head?
Sure, yeah.
I'm like, alright, let's
Yeah.
go through that door.
All right.
Hopefully, we'll finally get out of this place.
Hopefully, but even if
Hopefully.
I did shoot a diamond
So-
through that villain's head, he's still a villain. We'll do in the world of justice. Ah,
As you guys to go to exit, just normal door, like 10 feet in front of the doorway
Our
itself.
arch enemy door.
yeah.
10
Yes.
feet in front of the doorway, that when the person opened up the door that popped up, there's another door that looks like it leads to the outside.
Thank
Looks like, or
God.
are we able to tell?
Like it looks like you could see sunlight.
I'm like, oh yeah, we're going through the sunlight door. Let's go.
Thank God.
I'm getting out of this dump.
You said it.
Yep.
I think we're all
So I'm
just in
assuming
agreement that we're going straight to
just
the
go through
sunlight
it?
door. We're just like, we're out of this dump.
Okay.
Yeah, we are tired of playing around.
Yeah.
I'm just like, alright, where's AFO? I'm gonna go get my revenge. Like, my
Anyway,
character is
so-
freaking done, man.
You guys just mosey out of the.
Are we finally out of this place?
You are finally out of
I
the
say
quote unquote
with
dungeon.
a freaking sigh of, like a very loud sigh of relief, like, oh, thank goodness that was a freaking nightmare. As I say that though, I'm sitting there getting my card from my card storage, and just reshuffling it into the deck and drawing a new one to store. Because I
I'd
ain't
like
using
to
it.
let you know
What?
that's not a thing.
Oh. Can I
So
go
You
away?
are holding on to that card
Alright,
until
can
you
I tell
use
these
it.
two to then just like stand as far away from me as possible until I use this suicide card, basically? So I don't hurt them?
They would have to move farther than 30 feet.
Alright, I'm going to tell them, look, I'm gonna need y'all to start trekking that way for a good, like, 50 feet. Because I'm going to need to use the card that would kill you both if I use it to get rid of it. So, y'all need to start trekking before I do anything. And I'm not moving until y'all are 50 feet away from me.
I just start booking it. I'm like, nope, you don't have to tell me twice, and I'm already gone.
Yep, I'm out.
I just wait until they're
Just put
50
on
feet
it.
away from me. Just like, sitting there with my arms crossed.
Okay. I still want you to roll the 68, right? That's what it is?
You want to see how much it would deal if it actually did hit them?
Kind of, yeah.
Roll
goodness.
68.
So good, we're far away from this.
Yeah, they both be dead.
29.
29.
So, would that kill both you?
Hold on a
It's
second.
AoE, but it does 29 to each target, so, you know.
Given I have 20 max HP and I took 5 earlier, yes.
It would not kill me.
What
It
is
would
your
not
health?
kill you, Haley. How much HP do you
Wow.
have?
I'd be at 86. I had 120 total.
What do you mean you had 120 health?
I had 120 health.
Since when?
How
What
do you
kind of
have that
bullcrap
much?
wizardry are you
How do you
on?
have 120 health? The silence is deafening. How do you have
You should
120 health,
only
Haley?
have the health that your stats calculate at level 1. What do you mean you have 120?
Haley, how do you have 120 health?
What did you screw up? Your health
How?
is like... Hold on.
This
No,
is a good point to figure this out before we get into like a battle later, and for some reason Haley just won't fucking die.
Yeah.
What'd you do?
What's the deal here?
How do you have
Haley, your health
120
is
health?
calculated by doing 10 plus 10 times your power level. Your power modifier. That's what it is. It is 10 plus 10 times, you said your power was 2?
Let me look at it again. 1 sec. Power is 1.
Okay, so it's 10 times 1 plus 10, Haley. Your health is 20. Stop it.
It is not 120, Haley, it is 20. You would be obliterated.
There wouldn't even be a stain.
Let me double check you set
behind.
up your stamina and AC correctly now. Your stamina should be 10 plus 5 times your technique modifier.
15.
Okay.
That's
15
seven.
plus, so you have 25 stamina. That's fine. Your
Oh,
AC
right.
should be speed plus technique plus any bonuses from your quirk or whatever.
That would be, so that should be 5.
Okay, now that we have that sorted, yeah, Haley would be dead.
Yeah,
Haley
because
would
I'd
be
be at,
very much dead.
I don't know how you got 120 HP at level 1, but alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, because total of 20. Total of 20. I took 5 earlier. I'm at 15 right now. Yeah, I'd be dead.
How did you get 120 at level 1?
I don't know, okay?
Whatever. At least we have that sorted now before it's a major issue.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Anyways.
So yeah, I just
So
once
as
they're
you
out of range,
activate-
I'm activating it. Just like, oh, thank goodness they're out of range. 'Cause this is
just
deadly.
decimates
Like there's just diamond
all
shards all
the
over
structures
the wasteland.
within 30 meters.
There's just diamond shards all over the wasteland, sticking out of the ground and crap. Just like
And the factory, aka dungeon that was behind you, explodes.
Great.
I once this scene is done, I just am sitting there collecting all the diamonds I made with my quirk. Be like, you know, these will sell quite well on the black market for some gears. Just grabs the
Do
biggest
know.
diamonds from
You're
my
a
quirk.
hero who
things-
uses the black market?
Look, we're vigilantes,
Do
man. No
know.
one sells to
True, I
heroes
guess all
normally.
the heroes would use the black
I,
market.
I would like
Yeah.
to let you know, diamonds and those things aren't worth shit.
No, but they're worth like maybe a gear at least, and I need any cash I can get. So
It's every 10 diamonds, I would say.
So I'm
is
just
a
sitting
gear.
there trying to scrape together 10 diamonds that survive for a single gear. Because, like, I have 15 gears. I'm pretty broke. But I need cash, man. I need to repair stuff. I need cash. So, I'm just
Don't
scraping
we
together
all?
10 gears from my thing. Or 10 diamonds from my quirk. Just like, they're here. I'll scrape together as many as I can. Want me to roll to see how many diamonds I actually scrape from it, or no?
Sure, roll 1d100.
Oh, God.
Okay.
77.
Total of 7
You-
gears. I'll take it.
Yep, you got 77.
I'm just like, okay, I'll
Wow.
pocket this knowing the exchange rate is 10 diamonds for 1 gear. I'll pocket this for 7 gears later. It just pockets them in
Yeah.
my back pocket. Just like, alright, I'll go meet up with the others, I guess.
At this point, your back pocket's like a dimensional storage.
Well, no. The only thing in there is a business card sized hoverboard.
And 77 not small diamonds.
Okay, to be fair though, my character would have made things just because he was bored. So, like, him having big pockets is not out of the question. If you want, we could say he has a satchel that he just made out of scraps or something, alright?
And
Like,
Satchel's a
didn't
little
get
bit
taken?
better.
he just has a freaking,
Nah,
like, scrap leather satchel. It's just leather he found laying around
he
that
had it. He had it in
sticks
his butt
together.
cheeks.
No. What he did is he just scrapped. He just stitched together a bunch of leather he found around the wasteland, and just made a freaking handbag / satchel out of it. Just like,
Hey, Magic, are you having fun over there? I just
loving
kind of
this.
looked at the screen.
Yeah, I kind of decided to put a couple of horses around, you know.
No, but anyway, as I'm walking over towards him, now that I've used that and collected diamonds, I'm drawing from my deck again and readying it just in case. Like, I don't trust this man.
Now it's gonna be the second ace of diamonds in your deck.
There's only one in the deck though, and I've used it until I restock with another set of cards.
Oh no, it is a continuous restock.
Oh,
It's not like it disappears. You could roll once you get the chance to be able to store like them almost permanently and combined, you could get 2 ace of diamonds.
oh, I thought my
No,
quirk was I had to
no.
buy a new card for each of the cards I got. Okay.
No, you could get like 2 ace of diamonds, and for the ace of diamonds, I would just add the most. If it's the same card, I would just add for the ace of diamonds itself. I would add the feat and the damage.
Alright, in that
I would add
case,
half
And I
the
would add the
damage from
feet and also
one.
the hands.
I'm just drawing from the top of my deck as I'm walking towards the other two, like, hey, I got the ability for us to get 7 gears at the next shop we visit.
Yeah, I don't know how you're still getting these, but you got a 6 of diamonds.
If you want me to re-roll, I am more than happy to re-roll.
Nah, it's cool. You got 6 of diamonds.
Why is it
Yeah,
always
It's
diamonds?
diamonds and it's great.
Aerial barrage. You can fire a volley of diamond projectiles at multiple targets. Choose up to 3 targets, making a ranged attack roll against each, dealing 1d8 piercing damage on hit.
I store it for later as I'm walking over and like, hey, next shop we visit, I can get us 7 gears.
Cool.
Nice.
I assume their characters know how much a gear is worth in the economy here.
I have no clue.
Roughly.
Their characters probably have no idea because both their characters were like, they lived in the underground cities. So they wouldn't have any idea, and I'm just assuming they do. And I'm just like, when we get to the next shop, I got 7 gears, waiting for one of them to give me a confirmation. Only for one of them probably like, what are gears?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
No, they would. You guys would understand the currency, just not the exchange rate.
Oh, so they know about it, but they wouldn't know how much 7's worth. So my character would,
No.
so when they ask, so how much is that worth? My character would be like, oh, you guys lived in the cities, huh?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, that explains it. Yeah, up on the surface, gears go for about, how much did we say gears went for?
Are you asking me?
Yes.
Oh,
I don't think we actually said
dude,
a
I'm
price.
over here munching on pretzels because you guys were doing commentary. So it's 10 of those diamonds for 1 gear. If we're doing yen to gear ratio, it's like it would be roughly every 10,000 yen.
10,000.
Oh, boy.
Okay. So one gear is what, 10,000 yen?
Like roughly.
One equals 10k. I tell them, so one gear is roughly 10k yen. Not much in this freaking economy since all for one's at the top, but you know, it's money.
Anything is good.
Right?
That's like 69 bucks. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's like, so 80k is like maybe 100. $554? Dang, dude. Dang.
Yeah, you got some cheap ass diamonds.
Well, I mean, diamonds wouldn't really have much value in a world that's completely overrun by villains. So,
True.
like, I'm just making as much I can. I'm like,
Well,
and I
neither
can.
would yen.
Well, yeah, exactly. So I'm sitting here like I can make us probably 400 yen, 400 actual dollars, which is about 70k ish yen. It's not much to work with, but we got what we got.
Yep.
I say that to both of them. I also look to the fox. I'm like, I still don't like you, but what's your name? Because I never got that.
It's
Oh, you said the fox.
Yeah. It's
I heard fox.
Ryuko.
I'm gonna call you Roko.
That's fine.
I don't want to say Ryuko. That sounds dumb. So your name's Ruko.
Okay.
My character just says like.
Full on renames a character.
My character's like, yeah, Ryuko sounds dumb. The name's Ruko instead.
You know what? Hold on. Hold up. Haley, Ryan, roll a d20 each. Whoever
Oh.
gets higher is more correct. I want. This is chaos, and this is gonna be funny.
1d20.
Ah,
Hold on.
higher than me. Oh, I got 9.
Nope.
Ah,
Haley's name stays the same unless
Yes.
Magic, you want to throw your hat into the ring.
Her
I'm
name may
not
stay
going
the
to change
same.
somebody
Her
else's
name may stay the same, but my character will still refuse to call her by her name.
That's okay. I just thought it would be stupidly funny.
Just like retroactively changing her name because I didn't feel like calling her Ryuko.
Yeah, you just called them that like
Ryuko.
5 times, and they're like, "My name is now Ryuko."
I feel like my character's the kind of character of like, if you call me by the wrong name one more time, I'm going to punch you.
Yeah, but your character would also know that I wouldn't be afraid of you whatsoever.
Yeah, especially once I can shapeshift.
Yeah.
Again, your character would know I have no fear, so you wouldn't do anything to me.
I still want to bite your character's leg right now. Just for that.
I can tell she's like visibly like thinking about biting me. So I'm like, you do realize I forcefully relocated my shoulder after I dislocated it, right? You biting me ain't gonna do crap.
They weren't there when you had to relocate your
No,
shoulders.
they
sir.
weren't. But I'm telling them now. I have forcefully relocated my shoulder. You biting me ain't gonna do crap. And I just wait to see what her reaction
Anyways.
is. Just like,
And that is where we're ending today's session.
fair enough.
Because it's about to be 1 a.m.
Fair enough.
That's fine.
It's also already been like 4 hours since I started streaming, so you know what? Fair enough.
That's fine.
It has been a fair amount of chaos, as per
It
the
has.
usual.
It's D&D. It's always chaotic.